Rockmart on WELR Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Callaway Cavaliers football is brought to you in part by Kia of LaGrange, Holmes Pharmacy, Mallory Insurance, Emory Southern Orthopedics, and West Georgia Health. Now live to the field with Tony Walls calling your play-by-play and Brandon Brooks as your color commentator.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting night of high school football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Tonight, the Callaway Cavaliers have traveled north up Highway 27 to Rockmart, Georgia, to the Rock, where tonight they'll take on a Rockmart team in the second region outing of the year. Callaway was able to come away with a victory last week against Cedartown to go to 1-0 in the region. Of course, their overall record is 5-1. And tonight they hope to improve that record in the region to 2-0. Beautiful place here at the Rock. We've been here before. My partner tonight, Brandon Brooks, will be joining us here shortly. My name is Tony Walls. And again, we're looking forward to an exciting night of high school football. Weather's beautiful, the surroundings are beautiful, so we're going to take a short break here for a few commercial messages, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about tonight's game and what we can expect from these teams. So come on back and join us here after these commercial breaks on the Eagle Sports Network.
Do you want to buy a house? No, wait. Do you want to buy a home? Yeah, you can search the internet for houses, but to find your home, you need RE/MAX results agent Hilton Swanson. He'll work with you to find a place that you want to live and take care of all the details from negotiations to paperwork. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you're ready or just getting ready to buy your home, talk to RE/MAX result agent Hilton Swanson today.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach the goal of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from people you know and trust. Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of the Synovus Bank, member FDIC.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Callaway High School pregame show here. Callaway High School against the Rockmart Yellow Jackets tonight here in Rockmart, Georgia at the Rock. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks on site. Looking forward to an exciting game tonight. And my partner Brandon has joined us now in the booth. And Brandon, when we were driving up 27, there was a little bit of traffic, but luckily for you and I, there was Taco Bell, and we were able to make sure that we got in there and got us something to eat on the way. So things are looking good so far.
Well, we're nourished. We're ready to go. It's game time. We had to get our game face
Nobody
on.
will ever accuse me of being malnourished.
We just think outside the box.
That's exactly right. But, Brandon, tonight as the Cavaliers get ready to play against Rockmart, they're looking to move their record to 2-0. And one of the things our fans will notice tonight is Braylon Sanders will not be playing. He injured his knee last week. He's still waiting on some results from an MRI. But the offense is in good hands with young Dylan Johnson moving to quarterback.
Yeah, Dylan, the lefty, has done a phenomenal job. Huge game at the end of last season when Terry Godwin got hurt. And Dylan stepped in and had a phenomenal game in the playoffs, and he's always a go-to guy. Really, really strong arm, but also has the ability to move in the pocket.
Well, Brandon, one of the things we want to mention to our listeners tonight is that Randolph County Reeltown game is going to be heard on WLWE 94.7 FM, 1360 AM and online, www.eagle1023.com. So that's another exciting game that our listeners can listen to. Of course, the Troop High School Tigers are over against Sandy Creek tonight. Our buddies Jeff and Jack are calling that game. So, and of course, we tonight, Callaway Cavaliers up here against the Yellow Jackets at Rockmart. So, we talked about a little bit about Dylan Johnson. Again, no drop off there. Took a lot of reps last year as a starting quarterback late in the year. Hopefully, we'll get good news from Braylon Sanders. But as the Cavaliers come into this game, I think they're pretty healthy. I was talking to the coaches on the field. Last week Cedric Maynard had a little bug, but he's feeling better tonight. Still wearing that elbow brace and still bothers him a little bit, but, hopefully tonight he can get going again. And we all know when Cedric's running well and that offensive line's running well, blocking well, it's hard for the Cavaliers to be stopped.
Yeah, I'm looking forward this evening to see how our corners do on defense. Of course, it's all about, taking care of responsibility, but ultimately I'd like to see Tyreek Frazier see what he's got. Him and Cedric are the two fastest men on the team, and Tyreek can definitely be a threat out in the corner. So I'm interested to see, especially what a lot of our younger guys do.
Well, you mentioned Tyreek Frazier, who came in last week in the second half for Cedric and actually scored 3 touchdowns, ran for over 100 yards. So hopefully he can continue that tonight. But again, that all depends on that offensive line. And when we come back after this next commercial break, we'll talk a little bit more about the defensive side of the ball, special teams, as we're about 13 minutes away from kickoff here in Rockmart, where your Callaway Cavaliers will face off against the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. You're listening to Callaway High School football here on the WELR 102.3 FM and the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks here on the Eagle Sports Network. We are in Rockmart tonight at the Rock, where the Cavaliers have traveled north to take on the Yellow Jackets of Rockmart. And Brandon, we talked a little bit in the first segment about the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, the last 2-3 weeks, the Cavaliers have really done a good job, and they're really playing at a high level, really running to the ball. And Coach Wiggins, I know, has been proud. Coach Hubbard been really proud of that group.
Absolutely. Devin Brock is been doing well, but since if I'm not mistaken, looks like we're going to have
when
that
Dylan
freshman.
Yeah, when Dylan moved when he moved from free safety over to the quarterback spot, they had to make some changes. So it'd be interesting to see. I remember last week, number 21 for the Cavaliers, I believe that was who had Courtney Williams moved in at safety and had a big pick late in the game. So we'll see what kind of adjustments they make on defense. But again, Coach Hubbard's really got to be excited about that group of his kids running to the football and making plays.
Yeah, number 26, Gabe Moultrie, is going to probably step in and be our safety for tonight. Very talented.
Young 10th grader. Right.
Young 10th grader. He normally – in a regular, it's going to be our tailback, but very, very quick young man. And I think he's going to take over the safety position tonight. for Devin, and we'll see what goes on.
And that was one of the things the coaches were concerned about when Dylan's had such a great year at safety, been real physical, and you move him from there over to the offensive side of the ball. Who's going to step up with an opportunity to play? And you mentioned number 26, Gabe Moultrie, is going to get his chance tonight.
Yeah.
So injuries are part of the game, and that's just what happens. We're going to go back to the stadium now. To the station now for another break as we get ready to listen to the national anthem here. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Do you know what your house is worth? Yeah, you can look it up on the internet, but that's a general value. To really know the right value for your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson, because when you know, then you can decide if you're ready to sell and at the right price. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you need to sell your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson today.
Kia.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network, WELR 102.3 FM. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks, live from Rockmart, Georgia, at the Rock, where Cavaliers have traveled north, as we said, to face off against the Yellow Jackets of Rockmart. Homecoming tonight up here at Rockmart, so an exciting time for these young people as they do the homecoming experience, Brandon. But back to the ball game, I think we talked a little bit about the offense and the defense, and of course special teams is that third group that's very important and vital to the success. And last couple 3 games, really, Callaway has done an excellent job. Number 36, Noah Stevens, of handling the kicking chores, and Dylan Johnson does all the punting, and really done J.T. Wortham's really been big on special teams, covering those kicks.
J.T. Wortham has been a standout in the last couple of games. He is just bringing the wood. He gets clean hit on somebody, and he just is 100% all night, all the time. So it's going to be interesting to see what the defense does. Those big guys up front will excited about that. We've got a lot of seniors and a lot of leadership, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
But one of those things, Brandon, you talk about those seniors, a lot of those seniors have been playing 3 and 4 years, and that's one of Coach Wiggins' trademarks. They play a lot of young kids, 9th graders, 10th graders, not afraid to put them in there and let them get those reps, as we talked about earlier with Gabe Moultrie, young 10th grader tonight, getting some valuable experience and some meaningful reps.
Yep.
So that's one of the things that keeps the cupboard full, of Cavaliers. So as we look out on the field, Brandon, the field's in excellent condition. I don't know if you guys have ever been up here to Rockmart. It's surrounded by a track, so it's got a big yellow jacket in the center out there. So it's a beautiful setting. Sky's clear, weather's crisp. Looking forward to an exciting game. And as we get closer to kickoff, about 6 minutes, Brandon, when we come back after these next commercial breaks, we'll see we'll talk about some other things around the region. Give you a little bit about what Rockmart's done this far. So for Brandon Brooks, Tony Walls here live at the Rock at Rockmart. We're going to throw it back to the station for these commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Synovus Bank is here. And here Well, it's here in LaGrange, Georgia. Here is where the food tastes better and the air breathes like home. Here is the place that gets better because every generation leaves it better than they found it. Here is where Synovus helps people turn their ideas into business realities because the bankers at Synovus understands what it means to be from here. Synovus, the bank of here, serving you locally as Commercial Bank and Trust. Banking products provided by division of Synovus Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, Callaway Cavalier football fans. This is your old friend Jonathan Moosemap from King Chevrolet and King Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama. We are proud to be huge sponsors right here on Eagle Sports coverage of the Callaway Cavaliers football team this year. We know that Coach Wiggins and the staff there have been working with these young men and turning these young men into football players, and we know that hard work is going to pay off with another long playoff run. So let's go, Callaway Cavaliers. Take care of business and know that your friends in Valley, Alabama at King are behind you 100%.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks live at the Rock in Rockmart, Georgia, where tonight your Callaway Cavaliers will face off against the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. We've got about 3.5 minutes to go to kickoff. And, Brandon, around the region tonight, we want to keep our fans kind of posted on what we can. In other games tonight, Haralson County is traveling up to Cedartown. And in really the big game of the night, Central Carrollton versus a Pepperell team. Is it Pepperell or Pepperell? I know down in LaGrange it's Pepperell, West Point Pepperell.
That's
so
right.
You do one, I'll do the other one, make everybody happy. But a big game over tonight. Central undefeated, Pepperell lost one game. So we'll try to keep our fans posted on those scores as the captains get ready to meet at center field. Brandon, will when you look down the schedule, when you focus a little bit on Cedartown, when you look at their stats. They come into the game 1-5. They won their first game against North Murray, put up 50 points, won by a score of 50-28. Lost to Sonoraville 32-14. Lost to Coosa 27-6. Played Bremen close at 17-14. Lost to Landmark Christian 56-35. And last week were defeated by Pepperell by a score of 50-13. So they come into the game 1-5, Brandon. But you can't overlook anybody in this region. You look at their stats; they've given up about 200 points. They're scoring about 130. So anytime you go on the road in this region, it's a tough region, as we said. So the Cavaliers will have to be ready and on their toes tonight. As we said, the captains are meeting at center field for the coin toss. Brandon, I'll try to get the Cedartown captains, if you'll tell our fans who the Callaway
Absolutely.
fans are.
Our head guys on the field getting this thing started tonight. Tyreek Frazier, the senior, J.T. Wortham, yet another senior, Brandon Body, another leader, number 9, and 56, Courtney Lay. Those are 4 leaders without a doubt on the football field, and looks like the Callaway Cavaliers are going to be moving from our left to right.
Going to play defense, it looks like, as Rockmart gets ready to receive and gets ready to start this game, as you said. And the Rockmart will receive the ball. So we're about a minute away from kickoff. We're going to go back to the station for some more commercial breaks. We'll be right back and get set for the kickoff here with Callaway and Rockmart. You're listening to Callaway High School football on WELR 102.3 FM.
Do you want to buy a house? No, wait. Do you want to buy a home? You can search the internet for houses, but to find your home, you need RE/MAX results agent Hilton Swanson. He'll work with you to find a place that you want to live and take care of all the details from negotiations to paperwork. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you're ready or just getting ready to buy your home, talk to RE/MAX result agent Hilton Swanson today.
Kaka. Kia.
Hi, friends. Just Lictor here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
You're listening to Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks live at Rockmart, where your Callaway Cavaliers are getting ready to take on the Yellow Jackets of Rockmart. Cavaliers will be kicking off to start the game. Rockmart will be moving from my right to left. And, Brandon, we mentioned the captains for Rockmart. I want to get those young people mentioned. Number 21, Maurice Smith. Number 23, Jaquan Williams. Number 63, Daniel Brown. And number 67, Gabe Clark. So as we get ready to kick off here, Brandon, we look down and we see Rockmart dressed in gold pants, black jerseys, gold numbers, and white helmets trimmed in gold. Cavaliers tonight in red pants, white jerseys, black and red numbers, and black trim and black helmets. So, Brandon, as we get ready to kick off, what are you looking for here?
Well, our special teams have definitely done their job tonight. Everybody stayed in their lanes. But primarily for me, we know that Dylan is a powerhouse at quarterback, but it's that defense. It's that
That's
defense is what's going to tell the tale. Of course, you know, it's always one right there on the line of scrimmage, but making sure the defense plays and does their job.
No doubt. All right, Brandon, Noah Stevens is going to put it in play. Going to go down the center of the field. Going to be picked up at the 10 by Rockmart receiver, number 4 there, bringing that ball back for Rockmart. Cam Jones going to get out near his 25-yard line. Going to be hit with good coverage out there by the Cavaliers. Number 40, Jonathan Leonard, making a stop.
Yeah, Jonathan Leonard, Brandon Body in on the tackle, and they'll spot it right at the 25-yard line of the Yellow Jackets, give them first down.
Rockmart's going to start this possession at their own 25-yard line, first down and 10. Rockmart comes out in a shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers right, 1 left. Single back in the backfield. Quarterback number 7 is going to roll to his right, going to get some pressure, going to look downfield, nobody open, going to be run out of bounds on that far sideline over there after a gain of about 3. Good coverage downfield by the Callaway Cavaliers. Quarterback number 7, Griffin Earwood.
Yeah, it was a great job by Devin Brock. He was playing that outside linebacker spot and almost DN position, but backed up, and nobody was open for the quarterback to throw to.
Second down and 8 for Rockmart. Same formation, only 3 wide receivers to the left this time. Going to turn a little quick pass, going to be batted up in the air. Good job that time by number 19, Keegan Woods, getting his hands in the throwing lane and batting that ball down.
Great job, hands getting up by Keegan. Boy, he's really done some great things for the Callaway defense this year, and he's just done a fantastic job in Keegan, and just only a junior.
That's right. Third down and 8 now for Rockmart. 11:43 to go in your first quarter. Just started. Again, Rockmart in a shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers left, 1 right. Single back in the backfield. Earwood's going to drop back, run a little quarterback draw. Going to get out for a few yards. Going to be hit quickly short of the first down. Number 18 that time out there for the Cavaliers. Jabril Jackson from his linebacker position.
Yeah, great job by Jabril. He just got in the gap and was right there. Nobody else man on man and made the open field tackle. And they're going to get ready to punt it away. And back deep for the Callaway Cavaliers is number 2, Dre Martin.
Dre Martin standing out near his 40-yard line. Back deep to punt for Rockmart, number 82, Enrique Cruz. Good job by the Callaway defense. Cavaliers can handle this punt. They get a 3 and out. Looks like they got about 10 men up. They're going to bring some pressure. Snaps low. They get it off. Short kick. Going to take a Rockmart bounce across midfield down to the Cavalier 45-yard line. So that's where the Cavaliers will set up shop with their first offensive possession tonight. Going to take a quick 30-second timeout. Remember, this timeout brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff, who reminds you to take timeout to remind your kids to do not text and drive.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. On the first play for Callaway, Cedric Maynard took the pitch to the left side, got a big gain across midfield, moved the ball all the way into Rockmart territory, down inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. First down and 10 for the Cavaliers. They're back on the football quickly. Dylan Johnson back under center. Baxton and I behind him. Brandon Body, Cedric Maynard. Going to turn, hand the ball right up the field to Cedric. Cedric's going to break out to his right side. He's got a little room out here to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Fumble as he goes in. Let's see what we've got. Going to call it a touchdown. The official's going to give him a touchdown. Couldn't tell from our angle was he across the goal line or not. But anyway, the official standing right there signals touchdown. So Cedric Maynard with the first touchdown of the night for the Cavaliers as they go up by a score of 6-0 with 10:32 to go here in your first quarter.
Great job by number 22, DQ Wilkerson, on that block on the outside, Brandon. On that corner.
Sorry, Brandon. Looks like we've got a penalty here against the Cavaliers, and that will bring that one back. Looks like they're going to call the Cavaliers for maybe a block in the back out here near the 20. So we will erase that. We will erase that penalty. Sorry, fans, I didn't see that flag. We erase that touchdown.
Oh, tough deal there. But DQ Wilkerson had a great block on the outside on this near side corner, opening up for Cedric Maynard. But they pull it back to the 20, 30-yard line and
going to bring up first down now at about 12. Ball's back at the 30-yard line. So again, we apologize for jumping the gun there. We thought we had a quick 6 points, but 10:30 to go here in your first quarter. Cavaliers back to the line of scrimmage now. First down and 13. Dylan Johnson under center. Baxton and I behind him. Going to take the snap. Going to roll to his left. Going to look out in the flat. Going to throw the ball deep downfield. He's got a man overthrown out there. Dre Martin, a little bit over his head, incomplete.
Slightly overthrown there by Dylan Johnson to a relatively open number 2, Dre Martin. And pass goes incomplete. They'll bring it back and try it again.
So that brings up second down now and 13 for the Cavaliers. Ball again marked at the Rockmart 30-yard line. 10:20 to go here in your first quarter. First opening drive for Callaway. Callaway defense on the field. Got a quick 3 and out. Got good field position after a big run by Cedric Maynard. Trying to take advantage of it now. Dylan Johnson under center. Baxton and I going to pitch it to the right over here to Cedric Maynard. Cedric's going to be pinned in over here to the sideline. Going to pick up
your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, as the Cavaliers run a little quick reverse here. Going to pitch it to Dre Martin. The ball's going to be complete down there, and they're going to say he's going to be out of bounds at the 5-yard line. First and 10 for the Cavaliers. Little reverse there. Pitched the ball to Dre Martin. Dre came around this side. Saw Joe Brown, number 11, wide open for a completion, Brandon.
Boy, what a great pass by Dre Martin, number 2, down to Joe Brown at the 5-yard line. He turns and almost thought he lost the ball there, but looks like he stepped out of bounds.
No penalties that time. Cavaliers threatening to score here on their opening drive. Going to have a first down and goal. Ball's going to be marked near the 6-yard line, actually on the 5. Cavaliers break the huddle. Johnson under center. Baxton and I. Brandon Body at fullback. Johnson going to turn and give it to Cedric around the left side. Going to have good blocking and go in for the first score of the night. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
Great job on that left side by blocking on those ends, and Cedric literally just walks in the end zone.
As you said, a good seal block on that side now as the Cavaliers line up for the extra point. The old swinging gate here, Brandon. So let's see what they do. Last week they went for it. Going to find Dre out here. Going to be thrown incomplete as the ball was behind Brandon Body. Had a wall set up, but nevertheless, the Cavaliers go up by a score of 6-0 with 9:23 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, fantastic job there at swinging gate. We've had some real success on that, especially the last few games. But we're up 6-0, 9:23 left in the first.
And we'll certainly take it. We're going to go back to the station now for these quick commercial messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents, They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. Noah Stevens kicking off for the Cavaliers after they've just gone 60 yards for their opening touchdown. Rockmart's going to field it back near the 5. Going to get a good return this time as they get out past the 35-yard line. Again, number 4, Cam Jones with a good return.
Yeah, it was a good job. Noah Stevens even making the tackle, so he did everything there, kicking and tackling.
Good return by the Yellow Jackets that time as they get the ball out past the 35-yard line near the 36. So that's where they'll set up their second possession of the game. Down by a score of 6-0 with 9:16 to go here in your first quarter. Rockmart's going to break the huddle. Quarterback number 7, Griffin Earwood, in a shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers right, 1 left. Single back in the backfield to his left. There's a snap. Earwood's going to fake it out to his right. Going to get some pressure. Going to step up in the pocket. Got a man open. Incomplete down the middle of the field. Had a man open. Number 11, Dawson Sanders.
Flag.
We're going to get a late flag.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be against the defenseless receiver. Once the ball was already on the ground, the Cavaliers probably had a late hit there if I had to guess. So let's see what they call here.
Yeah, it looked like number 6, Dominique Copeland, came in on a late hit.
Rockmart had a receiver open. That's number 11 out there, Dawson Sanders. Throw was a little bit high, but he probably one he should have brought down. So that's going to bring the ball back to the, let's see where the officials marked that one off at. It's going to be a personal foul, or maybe a hold. I'm sorry. Had 2 flags on the penalty on the field that time. So looks like Rockmart will accept the holding call, and that's going to move the ball out to the 50-yard line, midfield. Going to bring up first down and 10 for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets.
Notice Tyreek Frazier at that safety position. It's a good thing having some leadership out there, especially at this time with a couple of penalties on us.
Earwood in the shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield this time. Whistle's going to blow that one dead. That's going to be a procedure penalty against Rockmart, so that's going to back them up 5 yards. Back inside their own territory to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like our guys are adapting well. Looks like Dominique Copeland and number 22, DeQ Wilkerson, is moving around pretty well.
Brings up second down now and about 15 for Rockmart. Again, 2 backs in the backfield beside quarterback Earwood. And there's another flag. Going to get the Cavaliers for lining up off sides. It looks like they're going to be in the neutral zone. So that's going to move it right back to where it was, Brandon. Instead of 1st and 15, that's going to be 1st and 10 again. That's going to move it back to just across the 50-yard line into Callaway territory. Looks like they're going to put it down about the 49.5-yard line. So Rockmart back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Single receiver left. Wide receiver right and a slide. Going to turn, hand the ball to number 22. He's going to get outside. Going to be knocked down into 50 by number 8. Good job that time by the Cavaliers. Rashawn Lovelace from his defensive tackle for no gain.
Rashawn just got in the hole, got right behind the line of scrimmage, making that open field tackle all by his lonesome, and great job on first down.
Play actually lost a yard, so second down and 11 now for Rockmart. Again, same formation, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. There's a snap. Yearwood's going to get some pressure, going to get away from it. Cavaliers had good pressure. Yearwood's going to roll to his right. He's got some room out there. Going to be knocked down as he crosses the 50, but a good job by Yearwood to make something positive out of that play after receiving good pressure from the Cavaliers initially.
Yeah, right at the line of scrimmage, Devin Brock's going to step up and make the tackle. And, not too bad, even though we had a lot of time in that pocket. You give any quarterback that much time, he's going to make some plays.
Well, he felt initial pressure, as you said, Brandon, but Yearwood showed some good escapability there and got forward. Brings up third down now at about 8. Ball at the Cavalier 48-yard line. Same set for Rockmart. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Yearwood takes a snap. Going to look out here to his left. Got a little wheel route going out here. Overthrown, incomplete. Had a man open. We got a flag out here at the 50-yard line. So let's see what this got a hold against Rockmart. So looks like the Cavaliers will decline that. And it's going to bring up fourth down now and about 9. Good route that time by Rockmart, as they had a kid open out here and a receiver open out here, just overthrown by Yearwood.
Yeah, the receiver was on our near side, and as the quarterback rolled out, Dre Martin, number 2, he definitely bit as safety. He bit on that corner and came in, and that receiver was just wide open.
Dre Martin standing back at his 10-yard line. Rockmart's going to punt from their own 40 this time. There's a kick. Much better kick this time. Almost going to get this one to turn over. Dre's going to catch it at his 15. Going to be hit immediately and knocked down as he gets out near the 19-yard line. Good coverage that time by Rockmart.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody did a great job. Just a sea of black jerseys down there on Dre about the 18, 19-yard line. But the Callaway offense comes on the field, and let's see what they can do with this series of downs with 7:41 left in the first.
So with 7:41 to go here in your first quarter and your Cavaliers up by a score of 6-0, Cavaliers are going to start this drive just inside the 20 at their own about their own 18-yard line. Cavaliers going to break the huddle. Dylan Johnson's going to come out under center. Backs in an eye behind him. Brandon Body at fullback. Cedric Maynard at the tailback. Wide receivers left and right. Going to turn and hand the ball to Cedric. Going to get a little room. Going to get out across the 25 to the 30. 35-40. A foot race. 45-50. 50-45. Knocked out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. They're going to mark him out, Brandon, at the 39-yard line. Good run that time by Cedric Maynard.
Number 5, Cedric Maynard. He gets in that open field. He broke up right through the gut of the defensive line there. And as soon as he got in open field, it was just wide open for him all the way down to the looks like the 39-yard line. Big first down for the Cavaliers.
All right. Looks like we've got a sideline warning against the Cavaliers as the officials make an effort to keep everybody back from the sidelines. But nevertheless, first down and 10 for the Cavaliers down inside Rockmart territory at the Rockmart 39-yard line. Going to be an official's timeout as we get the chain crew caught up. Looks like we're ready to play now. So here go the Cavaliers, first down and 10 at the Rockmart 39. Dylan Johnson under center again. Backs it an eye again behind him. Going to turn, hand the ball off the left side to Cedric. Cedric's going to get a couple of good blocks. Going to get down near the 35, still moving. Going to be knocked down. They're going to give him forward progress to the 35-yard line. Second down and 5.
I tell you, you just got to give Cedric Maynard just kudos there. It looked like really nothing was going to open up, and then he turns it into 5 yards.
Good job by that offensive line up front, Brandon. We talked in the pregame about how critical it was for them to give Cedric just a little crease. And Cedric's going to take a break now. Tyreek Frazier in at the tailback. It's going to be set up to Dylan Johnson's right. Dylan's going to come out in the shotgun this time. 2 wide receivers right. Dre Martin in the slot. Joe Brown wide right. DQ Wilkerson wide left. There's a snap. Going to run over here to his left. Going to look downfield. Dylan's going to be overthrown to Dre Martin. A little bit over his head there. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's tough on Dylan when he's going to his right, and him being a southpaw throwing with the left hand. It's tough when you're shifting to the right and then having to throw across your body.
So that brings up third down now and about 5 for the Cavaliers. 6:40 to go in your first quarter. Your score, Callaway 6, Rockmart 0. You're listening to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks, glad to be with you here on WELR 102 FM. So the Cavaliers break the huddle this time. Again in the shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield. 2 receivers wide left, 1 wide right. There's a snap. Dylan's going to fake it to wide receiver. Got a flag down on his near side. Dylan's going to roll to his right. Got a man open, drop down there at the 19. Incomplete. That hit Dre Martin right between the numbers, but he dropped it.
Right in his breadbasket. And so I think he was anticipating getting it as soon as he caught it.
So it looks like we've got a procedure call against the Cavaliers. That's going to back them up 5 yards. So it's going to be, instead of third down and 5, we'll see if Rockmart has an opportunity to decline this, which they do. Which will bring up fourth down and 5 for the Cavaliers on the Rockmart 35. I think you'll probably see the Cavaliers go for this one, Brandon. What do you think?
I think so too.
Cavaliers making a couple of substitutions. As we said, fourth down and 5. Ball marked on the Rockmart 35-yard line. Looks as though the Cavaliers are going to go for it here. Dylan Johnson enters the huddle after getting the play from Coach Matt Napier on the sideline. Cavaliers break the huddle. Johnson's going to come out in the shotgun formation. Tyreek Frazier to his right, Brandon Body to his left. Wide receivers right and left. Cavaliers going to do a good job Dylan Johnson's going to get a little short, quick kick here. Ball's going to hit down near the 5. Going to be down by the Cavaliers at the 2-yard line. Good job that time by they're going to say it carried him in the end zone for a touchback. So after these commercial breaks, we'll be right back to Callaway High School football, where it was 6:23 to go in the first quarter. Your score, Callaway 6, Rockmart 0.
Kia.
Hi, friends. Just like to here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at kiaoflagrange.com to help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back to Callaway High School football, where Rockmart has just taken their first play on this drive and broken a big play out across the 35-yard line. Going to be knocked down near the 40. So a good gain by Rockmart on that first down, Brandon.
More Courtney Williams, the sophomore. I mean, it was a touchdown-saving tackle for sure, right at midfield. But they're spotting it at the 35. Fresh set of downs.
First down and 10 for Rockmart now. Quarterback Earwood in the shotgun. Going to take it and look to his left. Can't find anybody open. Going to get some pressure. Going to be run out of bounds out near the 35-yard line by the Cavaliers. Good coverage that time downfield by the Cavalier secondary.
Definitely, and that defensive line just shifted with the quarterback, and basically the entire front four were right there on the ball.
Good pressure that time, as you said, Brandon, by the front four. They're going to mark Earwood out near the line of scrimmage. Maybe going to lose a half a yard back near the 35. So second down, we'll call it 10.5 now for Rockmart. Earwood again in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers right, 1 left. Going to take the snap. Going to run a little draw to number 3. He's going to hit up inside for a short gain. Going to be knocked down by the Cavaliers again. Number 19, Keegan Woods, going to knock him down out near the 40. So the play picks up about 4 yards.
Yeah, great job by Keegan Woods. Number 10, J.T. Wortham, up for the tackle, and still well short of the first down. So it'll be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for Rockmart. Same formation they've been in most of the evening. Quarterback Earwood in the shotgun. 1 back to his left. Going to fake that little draw. Going to get some initial pressure. Going to move to his right. Not going to be able to find anybody open. Knocked down. Good pressure that time by number 8, Rashawn Lovelace, and number 18, Jabril Jackson.
Rashawn was all over him, and his men were covered downfield. Great job by Dre Martin, Dominique Copeland, just staying on their men, taking care of business downfield, and it doesn't give a quarterback much option.
Good job by the secondary, as you said, Brandon, with good coverage in the secondary and allowed his defensive lineman to get pressure on him. So, again, Rockmart's forced to punt. Dre Martin standing back near his 25-yard line. Rockmart's going to punt this one from inside their 30, right at their 28. So we got a flag. Looks like we might have a procedure call against Rockmart.
Yeah, looks like tight end moved on this side.
So that's going to back them up 5 yards.
Going back 5 yards.
Number 82 for Rockmart, Enrique Cruz doing the punting. That's going to back him up, as we said, near his 20. He's going to be standing at about his 18-yard line. Dre Martin near his 30, awaiting this punt. 4:40 to go with the clock running. Callaway up by a score of 6-0. Pressure coming, gets it off. Cruz does a good job to get that out of there. Ball's going to hit on about the 40. Going to take a Rockmart bounce to the 35. Going to come dead at about the 32-yard line. So we're going to take a quick timeout. Remember, this timeout is brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff, who reminds you to take time out to remind your kids to not text and drive.
Hello, Callaway Cavalier football fans. This is your old friend Jonathan Moosemat from King Chevrolet and King Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama. We are proud to be huge sponsors right here on Eagle Sports coverage of the Callaway Cavaliers football team this year. We know that Coach Wiggins and the staff there have been working with these young men and turning these young men into football players, and we know that hard work is going to pay off with another long playoff run. So let's go, Callaway Cavaliers. Take care of business and know that your friends in Valley, Alabama at King are behind you 100%.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on WELR 102.3 FM, the Eagle Sports Network. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks, live at Rockmart, Georgia, where your Callaway Cavaliers are up by a score of 6-0 with 4:08 to go here in the first quarter. 2nd down and 10 for the Cavaliers as Maynard was dropped for no gain on his first carry. Ball at the Cavalier 32-yard line. Dylan Johnson under center, going to take and hand it to Cedric off their left side. Going to get some good blocking, get out across the 40. Good gain that time as he's knocked down near the 41-yard line. Gain of about 8, going to bring up third down and about 3.
Great job by Cedric, just cutting and weaving in and out. Several blocks right at the line of scrimmage, but he turns that into a quick 7 yards in a heartbeat.
See number 56, Courtney Lay, limping a little bit, but Courtney's going to shake it off and stay in there. Courtney at his tight end position. Stephen Curtis, number 50, Terrian Bowles, number 57, John Curtis, Michael Freeman, number 53, and, of course, our big freshman, number 59 over there. That's number 58, Keandre Jones, doing a good job up front. So, third down and 3 for the Cavaliers. Johnson under center, going to turn and hand it to Cedric around the left side. Going to get hit once, twice, going to be out near the first down. So a flag comes in from the umpire there, and that usually means a hold. Yeah. So let's see what we got.
Trying to figure out who that was, but I'm almost certain it's going to be.
So it is a hold against the Cavaliers, so that's going to negate that play. So instead of third down and 3, it's going to back the Cavaliers up again. Cavaliers a little sluggish on offense. Brandon had some penalties that have stalled some drives, but they've been able to overcome them. So instead of third and 3, that's going to back it up inside the 35-yard line to about the 33. It's going to be third down and about 11. Cavaliers looking to end this drive. Already up by a score of 6-0. 3 minutes to go here in your first quarter. Cavaliers moving from left to right. And it looks like Cedartown's going to take a timeout. The coaching staff saw something they didn't like. So let's throw it back to the station for these commercial messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
So, what if you're walking out of your car after work today and it's been mashed by a runaway garbage truck? We've got an agent for that. Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person there to help you when things go wrong. So when accidents happen, you've got someone you know who will be there when you need them. Matt Orr in LaGrange is that State Farm agent. He's got your back when things go wrong. So call him today at 706-882-0046. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network, WELR 102.3 FM. As your Callaway Cavaliers are in Rockmart, Georgia, to face the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Cavaliers up by a score of 6-0. 2:53 to go here in your first quarter. Third down and about 11 for the Cavaliers at their own 32-yard line. Dylan Johnson comes out in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left, 1 back in the backfield. Going to run the option to the left side. Going to get it out to Cedric on the corner. Going to make a cut. Makes a man miss to 50. The 45-40, still on his feet. Knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. First down and 10, Cavaliers, no flags.
Great job by Cedric. He gets out across midfield, and it is just wide open. He cuts the jet zone, gets all the way down to the 32-yard line of the Yellow Jackets, and big first down for the Cavalier offense.
Good job of running the option that time by Dylan Johnson as the Cavaliers outnumbered the Rockmart defense on the left side there. So big first down for Cedric Maynard. Ball's moved down inside the 35-yard line to the Rockmart 32. Rockmart's going to make some quick substitutions here. Cavaliers back up on the ball quickly. Dylan Johnson in the shotgun. Cedric Maynard to his right. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Turn, hand the ball to Cedric around the left side. Going to make a couple of people miss, make a cut. Get down near the 25-yard line. Going to pick up about 6 yards. Going to be knocked down after a gain of about 5. Second down and about, we'll give him 6, Brandon. Second down and about 4.
Yeah, Cedric Maynard, he's just right over the gut. And just doing a great job. Again, weaving all through those big guys up front, and he turns it into 6 yards quick.
Cavaliers back to the huddle, back up on the ball quickly. Dylan Johnson going to be in the shotgun. Tyreek Frazier to his left this time. Tyreek's going to change sides and move to the right. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Snaps a little high. Going to turn, hand it to Tyreek over that left side. Good job by Dylan Johnson. Tyreek's going to be knocked down after a gain of about 3 or 4. Brandon going to mark him a little bit short of the first down as he gets inside the 25. Going to bring up third down and short, say about third down and 1.
Yeah, it's just a little bit short of the first down, but I tell you what, Tyreek Frazier gets in the open field, and it is, you just look at the backside of that fella because he's going to go all the way.
Third down and 1 for the Cavaliers. Ball's inside the 25 of Rockmart. Third down and about 1. Cavaliers with a good drive here. 1:45 to go in your first quarter, already up by a score of 6-0. Johnson going to turn, hand the ball to Frazier. He's going to get off across the right side. Good job by Rockmart, but he is going to get a first down. So it's first down and 10 for the Cavaliers as they mark this ball out near the 22-yard line, 1st and 10.
And that's really all you want to do. Give it over to Tyreek, let him do what he does best, pick up the first down, get a fresh set of downs. And Dylan Johnson really just commanding the offense.
Again, Brandon, good job by that offensive line up front, really opening some cracks and crevices for our backs to run through. Cavaliers break the huddle. Dylan Johnson going to go back up under center this time. Baxton and I behind him. Tyreek Frazier at tailback. Johnson going to turn and hand it to Tyreek. He's going to get across the 20-yard line. Good individual effort that time. Not a lot of room there, but he's able to get out for about 4 yards. And they're going to mark him on the other side of the 20, Brandon, down near the 19-yard line. So a short gain of about 3. Actually, they're going to put it on the 20. So they're only going to give him 2 yards on that.
Yeah, still a good job by the front 4, front 5. That Courtney Lay, they're just doing a great job on the offensive side of the football.
2nd down and 8 for the Cavaliers. Johnson in the shotgun. Going to look downfield, going to throw it downfield. Got a man open. Intercepted out there by number 21 for Rockmart. Going to bring it back out near the 20. Going to be hit and knocked down by Dylan Johnson. And number 22 for the Cavaliers on the tackle. That's DQ Wilkerson and number 2 Dre Martin. Now we've got a little skirmish going in here. So let's see what we got going on here. Coach is trying to break this up. Got flags all over the place.
Yeah, you got some guys out there that definitely don't need to be out there. Like
guys leaving the sideline. Courtney Lay getting up a little slow. So as we try to clean this up, we're going to throw it back to the station here for a couple of commercial breaks. And so let's see what when we come back, we'll try to sort this all out for you, fans. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
First down and goal to go.
In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach your goals of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from the people you know and trust.
Touchdown!
Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of Synovus Bank.
Do you know what your house is worth? Yeah, you can look it up on the internet, but that's a general value. To really know the right value for your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson. Because when you know, then you can decide if you're ready to sell and at the right price. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you need to sell your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson today.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on the Eagle Sports Network with 41 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Callaway up by a score of 6-0. After a Dylan Johnson interception, there was some how do we call that, Brandon? Some dance moves out near the 35 or 40-yard line that brought about a couple of flags and maybe some ejections as the officials now are talking with the Rockmart coach. Officials on the other side are talking to Coach Wiggins, so we're still trying to sort this out. Not exactly sure. It looked as though someone might have been ejected, but we won't speculate. We'll wait and make sure. So let's see what the officials are going to do here. They're going to go over and talk to Coach Wiggins now to see exactly what happened. Just to give you a little. A lot of times, I know, without guessing, the officials try to make sure that no one comes off the sideline, and I'm not sure that's what happened here. But we'll try to keep it right here for just a moment as the officials explain to Coach Wiggins exactly what's going on. Looks like they're pointing to this sideline over here. So let's throw it back to the station for another quick 30-second break. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks at Rockmart, Georgia tonight, where your Cavaliers have come north to face the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. So with 41 seconds to go here in the first quarter, your score is Callaway 6 and Rockmart 0. After a Cavalier turnover, Rockmart's going to have the ball after these penalties are assessed, it looks like we might have had unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. So both flags, one will negate the other. So let's see what as the officials are still conferring down near the 25-yard line. The ball is actually going to be out near the 20.
Yeah, I was looking, Tony. I couldn't
Brandon,
see.
what did you see down there?
Well, I couldn't see where anybody they were calling any numbers or any ejections taking place. But, yeah, I saw the umpire, give the old thumbs up to somebody and point at them. But, again, nobody's left the field, so those may just offset each other. I know they met with both teams and just have them calm down a little bit and play some football.
Yeah, you mentioned, I'm not sure, as we said, they're still trying to sort this out, as we said, with 41 seconds to go here in your first quarter after a Cavalier interception that was picked off by Rockmart. Returned back out near the actually the ball is actually spotted on the 18-yard line, and it will be Rockmart's ball. We had flags and a couple of altercations in the middle of the field. Coaches did a good job of breaking that up and getting their teams back to the sideline. So still some explanations being had out there. Cavaliers now going back to their sideline. The officials now are coming back over to the Rockmart side to explain this. Rockmart is actually on the field, ready to go.
After the interception, Rockmart will take over. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was ejected, Tony.
That's good.
I think they're just letting these boys play football and calming them down a little bit.
That's a good deal. So it looks like we're about ready to start play again, Brandon. The officials hustling back on the field. Rockmart's got the ball on their own 18-yard line, 1st down and 10. Yearwood again at the shotgun formation. Going to take and hand the ball to the right side. Going to get pressure from Javosky Levitt, number 10, J.T. Wortham. Going to throw him for a big loss back near the 5-yard line.
Boy, Tyreek Frazier, J.T. Wortham, Rashawn Lovelace just gets beyond the line of scrimmage in the backfield, making plays. Just a great job of defense by the Cavaliers.
Well, they're actually going to give him forward progress there, Brandon. Going to, instead of out near the 5, they're going to mark it out near the 10. Still going to bring up 2nd down and about 18 now. And that may be your last play of the first quarter. The clock running with 10 seconds. Looks like Rockmart's not going to be interested in running another play. So at the end of the first quarter, your score, Callaway 6, Rockmart 0. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football as we get ready for the second quarter of action here. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks with your score, Callaway 6, Rockmart 0. Rockmart's got 2nd down about 18, balls on their own 10-yard line. Yearwood in the shotgun, going to turn, hand to his receiver, and he's hit immediately by J.T. Wortham.
Boy, great.
Maurice Smith on the
Great job right there, J.T. Wortham. Just
Wortham on the stop.
Getting in beyond the line of scrimmage, and that kid has just been a powerhouse.
Good pressure by J.T. that time as he hit, as the Rockmart running back was able to get out for a short gain. Going to bring up 3rd down now and about 15. Ball's out near the 12-yard line. Rockmart again in that shotgun formation. 2 backs. There's a snap. Going to turn, run a little zone read up in there. He's going to hit up in there for maybe 3 or 4 yards. Hit immediately by Jabril Jackson and number 14, Javosky Levitt.
Yeah, Keegan Woods in there getting him a piece of that as well. And bring up 4th down and well short of the 1st down.
Good job by
11.
I'm sorry, Brandon. Good job by the Cavaliers that time to go a 3 and out as Rockmart has to punt again. This time Cruz will be standing back inside his 5-yard line near the 3. Back deep for the Cavaliers, Dre Martin out near midfield. So the Cavaliers, if they can handle this punt, look to get good field position. Cavaliers look like they might bring some pressure. There's a snap. Crew's going to get it off. Low line drive. Ball's going to hit. Dre's going to pick it up at the 50. He's back to the 45-40. Going to be run out of bounds near the 40-yard line of Rockmart. Good job by Dre Martin to pick up that running punt there because he saved his team probably 10 to 15 yards. So after this time, we want to take one more time out here and go to the station. Remember, this timeout is brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff, who reminds you to take time out to remind your kids, do not text and drive.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. First down and 5 now as the Cavaliers pick up a 5-yard on an offside penalty. Cedric's going to take the pitch to the right side, still on his feet, still moving, going to get the ball down to the 30-yard line. First and 10, Callaway.
Great job by Cedric Maynard. And what I was going to say before we went to the break, Tony, is we have got to get away from the penalties. They are killing us tonight as we go into the second quarter, and I know that the coaches are going to hound on that at halftime, but it was good to see one go our way, but still, we've got to shut down.
It has stalled a couple of drives. You're exactly right, Brandon, but it's first down and 10 now for the Cavaliers, down near the Rockmart 30-yard line, already up by a score of 6-0. Johnson under center, going to turn, hand it straight to head this time to Cedric Maynard. Cedric going to be hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Good job by the Rockmart defense.
Yeah, it really was. Looks like we missed a couple of tackles and guys hit right at the line of scrimmage when Cedric was getting there. So it looks like about 2nd and 9 for the Cavaliers.
Second down and 9, 9:55 to go in your second quarter. Cavaliers driving, already up by a score of 6-0. Johnson brings him out of the huddle. Going to be back up under center again in that standard I formation. Number 22, DQ Wilkerson wide left. Number 17, Devin Brock wide right. Brandon Body at the fullback position. Michael Freeman going to move to this left side. Johnson's going to take the snap, going to hand it to Cedric off of this left side. Cedric's got some room.
Look at here.
Down to the 25, 20, 15, 10. Going to be knocked down inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, Callaway Cavaliers.
Cedric Maynard is just really not fair when he goes one-on-one with somebody. He gets that open field down here on the near side, and he's just really hard to bring down when it's just one-on-one. Great job by Cedric Maynard picking up first and goal.
Cedric does a lot of work after contact, really picks up yardage after he's been hit that first time. So first and goal now for the Cavaliers inside the 10-yard line. Johnson going to turn, hand the ball to Body, going to keep it and run the option to this left side. Going to be knocked down for no gain. Good job by the Rockmart defense.
Yeah, it really was. Dylan Johnson tried to go around the left side, quarterback keeper all the way, and possibly pitch into Cedric, but they were on him so fast he just really didn't have a choice.
Play's actually going to lose a couple of yards. Going to mark it back out near the 10-yard line. Second down and goal for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers in the huddle. Johnson calling the play. Brings them out. Again, back up under center again. Again, backs in an I behind him. Brandon Body at fullback. Cedric Maynard at the tailback. 2 wide receivers right. Johnson going to turn and pitch the ball to Cedric around the right side. He's going to cut up inside again. Good job by the Rockmart defense. Play's going to lose another yard.
Yeah, it may have been a bad decision on Cedric's part trying to go up on the inside. That wide side of the field was really well blocked. But, hey, one of those things, bring up third down, and we'll just have to do something right here.
Third and goal for the Cavaliers. Ball's outside the 10 now, back at the 11. Cavaliers going to break the huddle. Johnson in the shotgun. Tyreek Frazier to his right. 2 wide receivers right and left. Johnson going to look to the sideline for the play. Coach Napier signaling in.
Hands teams out there, Tony.
Johnson calling the play at the line of scrimmage. Actually going to make an adjustment. Going to check to another play. Play's taking a long time. Here's a snap. No penalty. Johnson going to roll to his left. Going to look in the end zone. Got a flag incomplete in the end zone, but we've got a penalty marker down, so let's see what we got here.
Boy, almost picked off there, but it looks like it was Joe Brown's grabbing his helmet like it was he was frustrated or something.
Well, they're going to call that interference on the Cavaliers.
Yeah,
so
like
interference in the end zone there. So looks like Rockmart is going to decline that. So that's going to bring up 4th and goal for the Cavaliers now. A field goal from here, Brandon, would make it about, let's see, the ball's on the 12, about a 29-yarder. So let's see what the Cavaliers decide to do. Looks like they're going to go for it here, Brandon. 4th down and goal from their own 12.
Yeah, I said that was Joe Brown. That was Michael Freeman. And looks like he got his hands in there, got wrapped up a little bit. But timeout on the field, Callaway.
Coach Wiggins is going to take a timeout, and we will too. So remember, this timeout is brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff, who reminds you to take timeout to remind your kids, do not text and drive.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
You're listening to Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Your score with 7:40 to go here in the second quarter is Callaway 6, Rockmart 0. While we've got a couple of minutes, Brandon, we want to remind our fans that you can listen to Randolph County in Reeltown on WLWE 94.7 FM, 1360 AM, and online at www.eagle1023.com. Troup High School, as we mentioned, is over in Sandy Creek tonight, and the last score we had in the second quarter was Sandy Creek 21 and Troup High 0. So the Cavaliers have had a change of heart. Noah Stevens is in for the field goal. Ball's going to be set down at about the 17-yard line, so this will make this a 27-yarder. There's a snap. It's down. The kick is up. And it's good. Noah Stevens with a big 27-yard field goal to put the Cavaliers up by a score of 9-0 with 7:35 here to go in your second quarter. So, Brandon, after that first and goal down inside the 10-yard line, the Cavaliers were backed up. But, again, Noah Stevens comes through with a big field goal there.
Yeah, this last offensive play down here, Dre Martin, Michael Freeman, Tyreek Frazier, it was like there was no separation. So they were all caught up down here inside the goal line and really had nowhere to go.
Had a lot of receivers in the same area.
Exactly. Dylan had no one to go to.
That's right.
And looked like Michael got caught up a little bit, maybe on a jersey or something, and was called for the offensive holding.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, we felt like maybe the offense might sputter a little bit, but so far the defense has done their usual stellar job and kept Rockmart out of the end zone. So as the Cavaliers get ready to kick off again now with 7:35 to go here in your second quarter, after that 27-yard field goal by young 10th grader Noah Stevens, he'll do the honors and kick off.
Well, it's got to make you feel good as a Cavalier knowing that kid's a sophomore.
No doubt. Noah's done a great job this year on special teams, so he's going to kick it off this time now. Rockmart has a young man back deep. That's number 1, Morgan Sims. Stevens hits it. Ball's going to hit and take a funny bounce. Going to get away from Rockmart. They're going to pick it up at their own 11. Going to be hit immediately by the Cavaliers. Good coverage that time by the Cavaliers special team.
Yeah, it looks like J.T. Wortham. No, check that. That's number 13 for the Cavaliers, LaShawn Terrell, on that tackle right at the 12-yard line of the Yellow Jackets, and looks like they'll take over from there. Don't see any flags on the field.
Really excited about LaShawn Terrell, young 10th grade Ian, who the coaches are extremely high on. Really expect big things out of him. So Cavaliers doing a good job on kickoff coverage. Rockmart going to start this possession deep in their own territory at their own 13-yard line. First down and 10, already down by a score of 9-0. Again, Earwood in the shotgun formation. Has been there all night. 2 wide receivers, right, 1 left, 2 backs in the backfield. Takes a snap, going to run a little crisscross action right up the middle of the field. Going to get out ahead for about 5 yards out near the 20. Going to be knocked down there by number 8 for the Cavaliers, Rashawn Lovelace.
Yeah, Rashawn was just right there on it. Rashawn does a great job, and it's one of those things where it goes unspoken, but he really wraps up, and he's a great guy to have on the line of scrimmage as well as being in that defensive back position.
Second down and about 6 now for Rockmart. They're going to run the same play. Going to be hitting the backfield. Stumble forward to the line of scrimmage. Hit hard by J.T. Wortham. Hit initially by number 14, Javosky Leverett.
Yeah, and of course we call his name out again. Rashawn Lovelace was right there with him, making just always near the football, and that's what you like to see on the defensive side of the ball.
Minimal gain that time for Rockmart. The ball's at their own 20-yard line. Third down and about 3 now. They got to get out past the 23 for a first down. Cavaliers look to get off the field again, get that ball back to the offense. Rockmart really spread out this time, try to draw the Cavaliers off sides. Got one wide receiver right. Actually have 3 wide receivers left. One back in the backfield, the quarterback Yearwood's right. He's standing at his own 15-yard line. There's a snap, a little bit low. Going to look to his left. Incomplete out there on the slant. Good job again by the Cavaliers. Good pressure that time from number 10, J.T. Wortham. Really there on a short slant. Really, J.T. was able to get there awfully quick and cause that ball to be thrown early. So it's incomplete now. The Cavaliers, if they handle this punt, should have good field position as Dre Martin gets back near his 50. And number 82, Cruz, back in deep punt formation for Rockmart again.
Great job by the safety, Courtney Williams, number 21 for the Cavaliers, stepping up, filling that hole, and pass goes incomplete.
So Cruz to punt, standing at his own 6. Snaps a little short. Again, Cavaliers get pressure, but Cruz gets it off. Ball's going to hit and take a Rockmart bounce. Going to go across the 45, inside the 40. Going to roll all the way down to about the Cavalier 36. So that's where the Cavaliers will start this drive. So we're going to throw it back to the station now for these commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. Just Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Blackwell.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. On that first play, Dylan Johnson rolled to his left and was sacked for about a 5-yard loss. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks here at the Rock in Rockmart, Georgia, where your score Callaway 9 and Rockmart 0. Cavaliers with a second down at about 15. Now, Brandon, I believe you've got a score in a key region game for Cavaliers as Central Carrollton has traveled to Pepperell tonight. What score do you have?
Yeah, 14-7. Looks like Central's leading Pepperell in the second quarter.
Another big game in Region 5 AAA. Cavaliers come to the line of scrimmage this time. Dylan Johnson in a shotgun. Going to fake it to Cedric, drop straight back. Got a little screen set up to the right side to Michael Williams. It's complete out there. Michael to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, down the right sideline, 30, 15, 20, knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Great play call, great execution by the Callaway Cavaliers.
I tell you, Michael Freeman got out there at open field, and it really looked like he wasn't even running, but he was just moving extremely fast down the field, gets out right there about the 15-yard line, and just a big gain.
Great play call.
Excuse
me, Brandon, I'm sorry. Great play call by Coach Matt Napier. Good execution by the kids.
Yes.
Offensive line sold that screen. Michael got him behind those big linemen down the right side. Dylan hit him in stride. Big gain for the Cavaliers. Down inside, ball's going to be marked down at the Rockmart 15-yard line, first down and 10. Cavaliers back on the ball quickly. Dylan in the shotgun, going to turn, hand it to Cedric. Cedric's going to be hit early, but going to drag a tackler down to the 12-yard line, gained about 3.
That last play really an official assist to Courtney Lee and Joe Brown, just opening up the field for them on that short side of the field, which is their right side.
Good job by the Cavaliers in executing that screen pass, as we said. So, second down now for the Cavaliers, second down in about 6. Ball's just inside the 15 at the Rockmart 13-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun. Cedric Maynard to his right. Dre Martin in the slot to the left. DQ Wilkerson wide left. Going to run the option to the right. Good job that time by the defense of Rockmart. They got good penetration. Going to knock him down after and it looks like we might have a fumble.
Yeah, it looks like the Yellow Jackets are going to recover the fumble.
Cavaliers put the ball on the ground. Good job that time by the Rockmart defense.
Yeah, that was Dylan Johnson was tackled and literally slung down, and the ball comes out. It looks like the Yellow Jackets going to recover right there on the 15.
So the Cavalier defense back on the field now. Rockmart's going to have it first down and 10 at their own 15-yard line. We'll take a short 15-second commercial break. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
In the game of football, kind of teamwork to help you reach the goal of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from people you know and trust. Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of the Synovus Bank, member FDIC.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks, N'Kobe here with us doing the technical work. All the guys back in the station. Your score, Callaway 9, Rockmart 0. Got a couple of score updates from over in Sandy Creek. Your score now is Sandy Creek 28 and Troop High School 7. You can hear that game, remember, on our sister station over there, 96.9 FM. Jack Mormon on the call, he and Greg Higgs. And Central Carrollton has scored again. They're up on Pepperell by a score of 21-7. So we'll try to keep you posted on those games. Right here now, Rockmart's going to start this drive, as we said, on their own 15-yard line. First down and 10 after a Cavalier fumble. Yearwood again in the shotgun. There's a snap. Going to look out. Going to fake left. Got a man down the left side. Going to throw it up for going to be knocked down out here. Good job that time by number 1, Tyreek Frazier. Really, the receiver, number 11, did a good job keeping Tyreek from intercepting that ball.
Yeah, Tyreek is looking at the ref going, man, I was being held, and he's just going crazy. But no call on the play. Quarterback really just threw it up for grabs.
Good coverage by Tyreek Frazier. Had his receiver one-on-one out here on a little wheel route, and he was right there with him step for step. So second down and 10 now for Rockmart. This time they're going to bring 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 left. One back in the backfield beside quarterback Yearwood. There's a snap. They're going to turn, run that little delay up the middle. Number 21 going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. Still going. Knocked down by number 2, Dre Martin, as he gets out near the 20.
Boy, Dre hit him. Rashawn Lovelace again. Rashawn on that right side has really just been dominant tonight on the defensive side of the ball. And Dre and Rashawn just tag team. He picks up a couple. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Cavaliers really playing physical on the defensive side of the ball tonight, really tackling well. So 3rd down now and about 5. Opportunity for Callaway to get off the field here on 3rd down. So let's see what they can do, Brandon. Quarterback Yearwood in the shotgun. Going to take the snap, going to drop straight back, going to look downfield, got a man open, incomplete across the middle, hit immediately by number 14, Javosky Leverett.
Boy, Javosky just laid the wood as soon as that ball was thrown and just timed it perfectly right there from his linebacker position, and they're going looks like they're going to punt it away.
Not sure he would have had enough with the first down anyway, but again, a good job by the Cavalier defense after that turnover to hold them to 3 and out. So Cruz will be standing deep in his own territory again, getting ready to punt. Dre Martin standing on his own 44-yard line, getting ready to field this punt. Cavaliers look like they might bring some pressure. There's a snap, good snap. Cruz is going to get it off again under good pressure. Good job by Cruz. Ball hits at midfield. Good coverage by Rockmart. It's going to take a Cavalier bounce back near the 47-yard line. So that's where the Cavaliers will start this drive. Right after these commercial breaks, we'll be back for more Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with Matt Orr handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks live at Rockmart, where your Cavaliers are up by a score of 9-0. 3 minutes to go till halftime. Cavaliers have the ball. Second down and about 8 at midfield. Dylan Johnson under center. Again, backs in an eye. Going to turn, hand it to Cedric off of that right side. Going to be hit quickly. We're going to spin forward for about 2 or 3 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down now and about 4.
Terrian Bowles, Keandre Jones, John Curtis, Courtney Lay. I mean, these guys are just doing a phenomenal job. Stephen Curtis, just doing phenomenal jobs on the front line of scrimmage there on offense. And you just got to be impressed. Dylan Johnson's. Looked like a bad snap there, fumbled it a little bit, shaken up, but still stays in control, hands it off, and really, really just controlling that offense.
3rd down about 4 now. Ball on the Rockmart 47-yard line. Michael Freeman moves to the other side. Going to run a little trap back this side. Cedric's loose again at the 40, 35-30. Going to be knocked out of bounds at the Rockmart 25-yard line. First down and 10, Callaway Cavaliers.
Again, wide open on that left side. You got Joe Brown down here blocking on this corner. Yeah, you got Michael Freeman just going out in the slant, just blocking that linebacker, and that is just a recipe for success if you're a running back. You just love to see those good blocks downfield.
And the Cavaliers doing a good job of running that little trap back to this side, getting those big linemen out in front of Cedric, giving him a little crease, and that's all he needs, as we know. So with 2:03 to go now till halftime, Cavaliers driving, ball at the Rockmart 25-yard line, first down and 10. Michael Freeman moves over to this left side, backs in an eye, going to turn, hand it to Cedric over the right side. Going to be hit immediately by that Rockmart defense for no gain.
Yeah, Cedric giving the ball in the backfield, and really just a great job on the defense there, not allowing any creases at all.
Good job that time, as we said, by Rockmart's defense. They've been able to, haven't been able to stop Cedric, been able to contain him a little bit, but I bet he's probably pushing the 100-yard mark as we move closer to halftime. Minute 35 to go. Cavaliers driving, second down and 10. Already up by a score of 9-0. Johnson under center again, backs in an eye. One slot receiver to the right. Michael Freeman moves to the right. Turn and pitch it to the right to Cedric. Cedric's going to get a block. He's down at the 20, into the 15. Turns on the Jets. 10, makes a man miss at the 5. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
Oh, that's again number 5, Cedric Maynard, doing what he does best. Blocks on the outside, on the far side of the field, their right side, and again, he just goes all the way in for the Callaway touchdown.
No flags on that touchdown run by Cedric as he took it in from about 25 yards out. Noah Stevens now on for the extra point. Cavaliers go up by a score of 15-0. 1:14 to go till halftime. Snap, and it's down, it's up, and it's good, but we got a penalty flag down again.
We have a flag.
So let's see what we got here.
Looks like
a procedure call against Rockmart.
Yeah, got too many men
They had 12 on the field, so we'll line it up and do it again.
12 people on the field for Rockmart.
Courtney Lay, Brandon easing off to the sideline over there. Looks like he might have a little leg problem. Hope that's not serious. He's still on his feet, so we'll see. Courtney was battling a little ankle and a knee problem last week, so hopefully he has not aggravated that. We'll see how he is after halftime. So Stevens going to try the extra point again. There's a snap, and it's down. Kick is up. And it's good. As our officials give us a little melodrama there, they get together like synchronized swimming down there. But they did come up with the good side. So with 1:14 to go now till halftime, your score: Callaway 16, Rockmart 0. Let's pause for these commercial messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Do you want to buy a house? No, wait. Do you want to buy a home? You can search the internet for houses, but to find your home, you need RE/MAX results agent Hilton Swanson. He'll work with you to find a place that you want to live and take care of all the details from negotiations to paperwork. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you're ready or just getting ready to buy your home, talk to RE/MAX result agent Hilton Swanson today.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network, where the Callaway Cavaliers have just gone up by a score of 16-0 against the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Minute 14 to go till halftime. As Noah Stevens kicks off again. Going to be a little bit short this time. Rockmart's going to field it up about their 18. Going to be hit immediately by number 14 out there for the Cavaliers, Javoski Levitt, and another good job by the Cavalier coverage team.
Javoski, he's just, if he gets his hands on you, you're going to go to the ground. Javoski Levitt, number 14, great job. Special teams, everybody staying in their lane, and Javoski, well, you came in my lane, so I'm going to tackle you.
We mentioned what a good job these special teams have done, and Coach Wiggins has always said, if you can make a team start 80, 75 yards away, there's a lot of opportunities for turnovers, and those types of things. So far tonight, the Cavalier special teams has done a good job. So let's see what Rockmart decides to do here with 1:09 to go till halftime and down by a score of 16-0. Still in the shotgun formation. Quarterback Yearwood, 2 wide receivers left, 2 right, 1 back in the backfield. Yearwood's going to drop back, going to look to his left, going to get some pressure. Going to be flushed out of the pocket to his right. Good coverage downfield by the Cavaliers. He's going to run out of bounds to stop the clock at his own 30-yard line. Run out of bounds by number 17, Devin Brock. And also that's number 52 for the Cavaliers, Keegan Ramsey.
Yeah, Rashawn Lovelace, Devin Brock, great job of holding up there because you really just want to tee off when you got a quarterback in open field like that. But great job of holding back and not getting a penalty.
Yearwood was able to scramble forward, pick up about 5 yards. Ball's out to the Rockmart 30-yard line. 1:01 to go till halftime. 2nd down and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. 3 wide receivers left, 1 right, 1 single back in the backfield beside quarterback Yearwood. Going to fake and get some pressure from Devin Brock. Going to step to his left, throw it downfield. Incomplete out near midfield.
Yeah, really had an open man down here right at midfield. But great job. He was under pressure, and you got to throw it as quick as you can when you got some big guys like J.T. Wortham coming at you because he's put his hands on him before, so he didn't want no more of that action.
3rd down and 5 now for Rockmart. Ball at their own 30-yard line. 55 seconds to go till halftime. Again, quarterback Yearwood in the shotgun. Going to take the snap and drop straight back. Looking to his right. Got a man out here in the flat. Incomplete. Just on the other side of the 30. So that's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Cavaliers might get their hands, if they can handle this punt successfully, could get their hands on the ball again with 3 timeouts and 52 seconds to go and should have good field position with an opportunity to put more points on the board before halftime.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Coach Wiggins does. But, hey, look, just with a punt, you got a kid like number 2, Dre Martin, back catching it. So, I mean, there's no telling what could happen.
Cavaliers got 10 men on the line of scrimmage. Look like they might bring some pressure here. As we said, Cruz standing near his 15. Snap is short. Gets the kick away. He's going to hit on the 40, take a Rockmart bounce. Martin's going to field it again and be knocked down immediately at his own 33-yard line. So 1st down and 10 for the Cavaliers right there with 42 seconds to go until halftime. We'll keep it right here, Brandon. And so the Cavaliers, as we said, with 3 timeouts. So let's see what they decide to do with good field position, Brandon. With the success they've had running, they may just continue to stay with that ground game and try to ground it out behind those big linemen up front and Cedric Maynard doing the work.
Yeah, I saw they had Dylan back as the safety as well on that last series of downs. I guess just keeping him warm, but normally if he would have been on the sideline, he would have already known what to do at this point. But getting his instructions, and Callaway comes out with 42 seconds left.
So the Cavaliers come out in a shotgun formation. Cedric Maynard, the single back in the backfield. Joe Brown wide left. Devin Brock wide right. Michael Freeman in the slot. Dre Martin in the slot. Cavaliers going to set up the screen over here to the left side. Good blocking out front. Cedric Maynard complete to the 45-50. Makes a man miss. Inside Rockmart territory down to the 41-yard line. 1st down and 10, Callaway Cavaliers. Great block out here, Brandon, by number 58, young 9th grader, Keandre Jones.
Keandre, what a fantastic block, allowing Cedric Maynard, number 5, to cross midfield, get down to the 42, 43-yard line, and timeout on the field.
All right, so with this timeout, we're going to take a short commercial break. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network, WELR-FM 102.3 Eagle Sports Network. Brandon Brooks, Tony Walls here with 31 seconds to go until halftime, and your score Callaway 16, Rockmart 0. Cavaliers driving again here before halftime. They just used their first timeout. They have 2 more. 1st down and 10 inside Rockmart territory at the Rockmart 42-yard line. Cavaliers break the huddle in the shotgun again. Same formation as before. Dre Martin with single coverage over here to the left side, Brandon. Dylan going to take it and roll to that left side. Going to look downfield, looking for Dre Martin. I believe that's incomplete out here. A little bit low. Brandon wasn't, almost had him open right there. Good job by Dre Martin as that throw was a little bit low, and he just couldn't get it up to hit Dre. And he was open on the sideline over here.
A little low there. I think Dylan thought he was going to break that route off a little earlier than that, but nonetheless, still good execution. I mean, you can't fault them. 25 seconds left. You're still at the 43-yard line. Just a good series of downs for us right here. But we got to break a big play if we're going to make something happen before the half.
Second down and 10, 25 seconds to go to halftime. Dylan Johnson in the shotgun again. Single coverage out here on Dre Martin again. Going to hand the ball, fake the ball to Cedric Maynard. Dylan's going to roll to his right. Going to look back over this left side. He's got Cedric Maynard wide open, complete. 15, 20. Slips down inside the 15 as he tried to make a move. First and 10, Callaway Cavaliers inside the 15-yard line at the 14 of Rockmart.
Number 5, Cedric Maynard, was wide open right here on this near side. I mean, literally wide open. And the safety really had to save the day on that one. But great job by Cedric Maynard. Tried to cut inside and tripped up.
Cavaliers quickly to the line of scrimmage. Johnson's going to spike it to save those timeouts. So with 15.4 seconds to go here until halftime. And the Cavaliers going to stop the clock. Dylan's going to go to the sideline. We'll keep it right here as the Cavaliers try to add points here, Brandon, already up by a score of 16-0. And it could really be a big, if they can score here, Brandon, I think Cavaliers get the second half kickoff. So you could have a really big momentum swing here.
Yeah, DQ Wilkerson, Dre Martin, see Tyreek Frazier, looks like Michael Freeman. They got all hands on deck out here right now.
Second down and 10 for the Cavaliers. DQ Wilkerson wide left. Johnson in the shotgun. Tyreek Frazier single back in the backfield. And there's a whistle. Looks like the Cavaliers are going to be called for a delay of game. That's going to back them up. That's going to back them up 5 yards.
I think that's the downside of playing Dylan on both sides of the ball. He's having to get instruction on the sideline there from offensive coordinator, and it makes it tough on him.
We mentioned he hadn't had a lot of reps under center this year with Braylon being hurt, but he's doing a good job of taking what the defense gives him. Cavaliers back up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Dre Martin in motion from left to right. Johnson going to take the snap and roll to his right. Going to get out on the corner, looks downfield. Complete out there, out of bounds, complete to Dre Martin. Down near the 10-yard line, picked up about 6 yards on that one, Brandon. So that brings let's see where they're going to mark it, Brandon. Going to mark it out closer to about the 12.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring up third down now for the Cavaliers with 9.6 seconds to go here until halftime. Third down and about 8 now.
And, boy, you saw a senior football player in Dre Martin when he went out and then came back to his quarterback for the reception.
Mm-hmm. Cavaliers back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Cavaliers weren't set that time. They didn't get a chance to get set right there, so that's going to cost them 5 yards. So that's going to back them up now.
Got Callaway up 5 yards. It'll be third down.
Yeah, that'll drive an offensive coordinator crazy.
Right.
Napier is just asking what's going on, but his guys were clearly not set, and they back him up 5 and replay third down here.
That's exactly right. Third down now. The Cavaliers can get a first down near the 5-yard line. It's going to be third down and about 13 now. Cavaliers to the line of scrimmage. 3 wide receivers left. Brandon looking this way. Dylan going to jump. Incomplete across the middle to Devin Brock as the clock stops with 3.8 seconds to go here now. So we might get a chance to see Noah Stevens. Brandon, I see him headed this way. So,
yeah, Dylan's got to, again, it's just playing time and reps. And, when you're jumping up in the air, there's no sense at all in trying to throw a pass. Not at this level anyway.
So Noah Stevens going to try a field goal here. Looks like the Cavaliers are going to take a timeout, though. Coach Wiggins wants to think about it, so as they take a timeout, we will too. With your score, Callaway 16, Rockmart 0. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks, live in Rockmart, Georgia, where your score Callaway 16 and Rockmart 0. 3.8 seconds to go till halftime. Noah Stevens lining up for what will be about a 35-yard field goal. There's a snap, and it's down, and that's going to be short and wide right. Noah didn't get all of that one. So a victory for the Rockmart defense is ahead into halftime now with your score, Callaway 16 and Rockmart 0. We're going to pause for these commercial breaks, and we'll be right back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, Callaway Cavalier football fans. This is your old friend Jonathan Moosemat from King Chevrolet and King Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama. We are proud to be huge sponsors right here on Eagle Sports coverage of the Callaway Cavaliers football team this year. We know that Coach Wiggins and the staff there have been working with these young men and turning these young men into football players, and we know that hard work is going to pay off with another long playoff run. So let's go, Callaway Cavaliers. Take care of business and know that your friends in Valley, Alabama at King are behind you 100%.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on the Eagle Sports Network. We are at halftime with your score, Callaway 16, Rockmart 0. As our friends to the right here, Brandon, we are watching the homecoming extravaganza here. At
the homecoming festivities.
Yes, at Rockmart. The Yellow Jackets are having their homecoming festivities. And, Brandon, as we look a little bit at the first half, I think it's pretty apparent that the offense is a little bit off with their timing. Done a good job running the football. Passing game still hadn't quite got there, but, Brandon's doing Braylon. Thinking about Braylon Sanders, as we mentioned, Braylon Sanders injured this week and not playing. Dylan Johnson doing a good job under center, but, again, the reps are what's important in the game. He's had a week of reps, and he's doing a good job, but right now the timing is just a little bit off between quarterback and receiver.
Right. Well, with a guy like Dylan, he's got a phenomenal arm. And tonight it's just that timing issue. It's a whole lot different when you're at practice throwing passes to open receivers, but when you got some big boys coming at you and are laying the wood to you, it changes. It changes everything.
And it's not his first rodeo. He was our quarterback last year. Did a good job in the playoffs for us. But again, it's just those reps. He's used to those defensive reps. He hadn't been on the offensive side of the ball very much, except in mop-up duty. So
that's right.
But again, your score 16-0 at halftime, and the Cavalier defense doing a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we just kind of evaluate that first quarter, the penalties were killing us, and looks like that there was some adjustments made. Matt Napier, our offensive coordinator, I'm sure that he talked to the front four on both sides and just tell them that we just had to get rid of some of those penalties because they were backing us up every game.
Well, as we said, we are at halftime here with your score, Callaway 16 and Rockmart 0. We'll be back after these commercial messages from our local sponsors on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jesse Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
So, what if you're walking out of your car after work today and it's been mashed by a runaway garbage truck? We've got an agent for that. Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person there to help you when things go wrong. So when accidents happen, you've got someone you know who will be there when you need them. Matt Orr in LaGrange is that State Farm agent. He's got your back when things go wrong. So call him today at 706-882-0046. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Do you know what your house is worth? Yeah, you can look it up on the internet, but that's a general value. To really know the right value for your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson. Because when you know, then you can decide if you're ready to sell and at the right price. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you need to sell your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson today.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia.
Injuries or ailments, get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to halftime. Callaway High School football, your score, Callaway 16 and Rockmart 0. A couple of scores from around our region. Last score we had from over at Pepperell, Central Carrollton was up by a score of 21-7. Right now, Troop High School trails Sandy Creek 42-7. You can listen to them on our sister station, 96.9 FM. Jack Mormon on the call over there with Greg Hicks. As we said, Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks, and right now I'm joined by Eric Woods. Eric, first half, 16. Well, it's always good to be ahead instead of behind. A little sluggish on offense, but the defense is really playing well, and they've really played well last 2 or 3 weeks.
They really have, and as you and I talked when we were off air a little bit, it's a little strange being on the road. We haven't been on the road since Heard County, and this is a little different for us tonight.
Eric, you mentioned that schedule. For those of us who've been following us all year, we've had so far our road games were Heard County and this one.
Yes.
So we don't know how to act when we're out of town, and 2 of our last 3 are at home. So when you look at the schedule, we looked at that this year. We go, yes, we got 7 games at Callaway Stadium. So I'm sure the bus drivers were tickled to death about that.
Well, and the other thing about it is Heard County has turf too, like us, and we're playing on grass for the first time this year. And that might be, part of what's making us a little sluggish. I know we're not quite as fast as we are on turf. And
that's a great point. I hadn't thought about that. But, there is a difference. But I really, the kids, I've always taught, you guys have always said how much the kids enjoy playing on that turf at home. And, when you travel around the state of Georgia, we really are blessed to have a facility like we do in LaGrange and Callaway Stadium.
We do. It's really great for us. And, and we need a trip like this about this time of year just to kind of bring us back a little bit, And we're on a different schedule, getting on the bus. It's a good little ride up here. Mm-hmm. We can pregame a little different time and kind of, getting our routine a little different, dressing in a different facility and everything. And it, some of our freshmen, it's the first time they've really been anywhere.
Well, you're exactly right. That's exactly right. That's a good point. Tell us a little bit about, I know we got some other things going on at the high school other than football. I know girls softball was in the tournament. What else is going on that our fans would like to hear about over at high school?
Well, our girls softball program, we're real proud of them. They came in the region tournament and got into the state and played a great first game with Morgan County, and then lost the second one one in a heartbreaker. And but we still got competition cheers going on. Next week they're going to be at Mary Persons, and they have their region November 7th at the University of West Georgia. Our cross-country team, which has brought home several trophies this year. Our girls team actually won the county championships, and I understand they're going to have to redo the boys, but they will go to regions next Saturday up here at Georgia Highlands College, just a little north of where we're at.
Okay. Tell us what coaches are in charge of those programs.
Right now, Chelsea Stump and Sydney Cook are our competition cheer coaches. Now, Coach Stump, she's been with us for several years now. I think this is her 5th or 6th year doing it. Sydney Cook actually was a cheerleader for us, and we have gotten her coaching certified, and she's back helping the program. We've got new coaches in cross-country this year. Our wrestling coach, Josh Gababpour, he is our head coach, and Melissa Stewart, who's new to us this year as a teacher, is helping him out. So they've been tremendous, and those kids work so hard. You see them every day running all over the place. You know, they're in the parking lot, some are down the hill at the softball field. You turn to go right, go past your house there, and next thing you know, there's cross-country runners popping out.
And Coach Ashley Summerlin, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention him and his job he's done with the girls softball.
Done a tremendous job. And, you know, Ashley, he's been with us for a number of years, coached football for a number of years, took a step back, was just focusing on baseball, and we had a situation where we needed somebody to coach softball. He stepped up. This is his second year as coach. We've been in the state tournament 2 years in a row. He's doing a great job of bringing on the young girls and providing good leadership to the older ones.
Outstanding. Glad to hear that. I think about the cross-country team, Eric, and I'm going to really flash back here now. I think about Coach Stanfield, and I know he's looking down on us and going, boy, I'm really proud of Callaway High School, you know.
He is, and I'm going to tell you what I think about when I think cross-country?
What's that?
I think about Jake Walls out there running cross-country, and we need a punter, and he comes in after cross-country practice and punts for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I can remember as his job as punter, he's standing on the sideline, and we were up on somebody pretty big, and I'd come down out of the press box, and he's on my arm going, Coach, put me in the game. I said, Jake, if I get the punter hurt, I'm going to have Coach Cummins' foot somewhere where I don't want it. And, and he was begging, though. He wanted to get in the game so bad.
And, you were good enough to let him get in over Manchester one time, and I won't ever get in. And, boy, you guys don't want to hear this on the radio as Eric and I flash back about our kids. But it was a great moment to watch your son score a touchdown at high. As you're getting to see Keegan play and really enjoying it, I'm sure.
I am. And I'm going to tell you, Jake turned into a heck of a football player. He really did. And I coached him for the next couple of years there at wingback and wing T offense there, and he did a tremendous job for us.
Well, I appreciate it. As I tell you guys, it must have been the coaching. You know what I'm saying? So, Eric, thank you for joining us at halftime. We appreciate it. Good luck. Okay. Right. We're going to take it back to the station now for these commercial messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football. We are at halftime on the Eagle Sports Network.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Kia.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
Do you want to buy a house? No, wait. Do you want to buy a home? You can search the internet for houses, but to find your home, you need RE/MAX results agent Hilton Swanson. He'll work with you to find a place that you want to live and take care of all the details from negotiations to paperwork. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you're ready or just getting ready to buy your home, talk to RE/MAX result agent Hilton Swanson today.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network. We are at halftime here in Rockmart as the Yellow Jackets are getting ready to announce the homecoming queen, and so we're going to kind of keep it down here. We're actually going to go back to the station now for some more commercial breaks while they announce the homecoming queen, and we can be quiet up here in the press box as they've asked us to do. So we're going to throw it back to the station for some more commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School football, the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
Hello, Callaway Cavalier football fans. This is your old friend Jonathan Moosemat from King Chevrolet and King Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama. We are proud to be huge sponsors right here on Eagle Sports coverage of the Callaway Cavaliers football team this year. We know that Coach Wiggins and the staff there have been working with these young men and turning these young men into football players, and we know that hard work is going to pay off with another long playoff run. So let's go, Callaway Cavaliers. Take care of business and know that your friends in Valley, Alabama at King are behind you 100%.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
For tonight was 300.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on the Eagle Sports Network. We are at halftime at Rockmart, where they are celebrating homecoming festivities. Callaway Cavaliers are up by a score of 16-0 with 4 minutes to go. Couple of announcements, Brandon, before we continue. We want to mention next week will be homecoming at Callaway High School.
It's going to be a big week at Callaway.
Callaway plays next Friday night at 7:30 against Pepperell. Be a big region game. The Pepperell came into tonight's game with a record of 5-1, undefeated in the region. Right now, last score we had, they were behind over at their home against Central Carrollton by a score of 21-7. So a big week next week at school, and on Friday night we need to get those stands filled up and support these Cavaliers and help them celebrate the homecoming festivities. And Brandon, as we get ready to move into the second half, what are some of the things that you're looking for the Cavaliers now?
Really just execution. The penalties in the first quarter really, we just can't have them in the second half of the football game. Just mental mistakes. And even though Dylan is the quarterback, it's really no excuse. At this point, we've got to shut down on the penalties. Defense is playing really well. Everybody's moving to the football. Our front four on defense is doing well. Our offensive line is doing well. Of course, Cedric Maynard. It's really a kind of a catch-22. I know it's 16-0, but we got a big game next week.
And Coach Woods made a great point. This is our first road trip when you think about it.
Yeah.
And the other point he made was, and it's not an excuse, but it's loading the bus with 9th graders and 10th graders and getting used to being on the road. Playing on grass.
Yeah.
We're used to playing on turf. Our first game on grass, and we forget about those things sometimes. And our listeners might say, well, that don't make that much difference. Well, it does.
Sure it does.
It makes a big difference. So Cavaliers are dealing with some things tonight that they haven't had to deal with, and you and I are too, with the wind starting to whip in up here. Now, your hair looks good.
Thank you.
Mine, I'm
not
so sure.
Your hair's messed up.
Mine's almost out of here. So
your hair is messed up.
Yeah,
brother.
but anyway, we're going to do the best we can with the wind coming through here.
Well, listen.
Yes.
Before we go to a break, I've probably two things, but most importantly, I want to just bring your attention to 8:15.
Mm-hmm.
8 ounces or 8 pounds 15 ounces. That would be the weight of my grandson, born on Monday, Columbus Day.
Congratulations!
Yeah, not only did Columbus discover America, but I discovered being a grandparent, and it is an awesome thing. If anybody wants to know what a perfect child looks like, just text me and I'll shoot you a picture.
And I'm sure your phone will be blowing up here shortly.
I mean, can you tell I'm proud?
Do we congratulate the parents, or is it just all yours?
Reese, Matthew, Denny. I give a little credit to Denny and a little credit to Courtney, but overall, that youngin' is just so pretty. It's got to be straight from heaven.
I understand. Well, most of them are. They're all gifts from God.
Pretty much.
That's exactly right. And on that note, we're going to take our last break here. Brandon, congratulations on being a grandpa. We've got about a minute to go to a kickoff. We're going to go back to the station now for these commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with Matt Orr handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
Synovus Bank is here. And here, well, it's here in LaGrange, Georgia. Here is where the food tastes better and the air breathes like home. Here's the place that gets better because every generation leaves it better than they found it. Here is where Synovus helps people turn their ideas into business realities because the bankers at Synovus understands what it means to be from here. Synovus, the bank of here, serving you locally as Commercial Bank and Trust. Banking products provided by division of Synovus Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on your Eagle Sports Network. We are at halftime with your score, Callaway 16 and Rockmart 0. The teams are back out on the field now, loosening up. We got a couple of minutes before we get ready. And Brandon, we got a couple of things coming up this weekend. One of the things being the Hummingbird Festival up in Hogansville. Big celebration up there with Saturday and Sunday, the 17th and 18th, from 9 to 5. I know you'll be there.
I will definitely be there.
And tell us a little bit about what's going on at your tent.
Well, there's some great things. There'll be probably over 100 vendors there. It's just a great event if you like shopping, getting out, crafts, antiques. Hogansville's going to be the place to be this weekend. But I am running for District 3 School Board with the blessings of our current school board seat holder in District 3, Miss Sheila Rowe. And she has been in since 1993, and she's ready to take a break.
She used to feel.
Yeah, big time.
You'll do well. Tell us a little bit about how that came about.
Well, got a call and asked if I would be willing to do that and touch base with a few folks. And after much prayer and talking with the family, looks like we are in it to win it. So we are all in.
Outstanding! Congratulations. We wish you well. I know you'll be a good one, and it's good to have good people on our school board. That's important for the survival of our county because they are our future.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got a great thing going in Troup County, and a lot of great people just in the last month or so, what I've been exposed to and going to meetings, school board meetings. Of course, I've been involved with Callaway for seems like since its inception, whether I was a parent or a youth pastor. But nonetheless, looking forward to getting out and meeting some folks. And the election will be next May. And May the 24th, as a matter of fact. And, of course, we'll get through this November election, and then we'll hit the ground running first of the year.
Sounds good. Congratulations. Good luck. You guys get out up there tomorrow if you get a chance. The weather should be great. Go up to the Hummingbird Festival. Support that event right there. It's always a big deal. Lots of good food, lots of vendors. So get out there and enjoy that tomorrow. We're going to throw it back to the station for one more commercial break before we kick off at halftime here, and the third quarter begins. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Do you know what your house is worth? Yeah, you can look it up on the internet, but that's a general value. To really know the right value for your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson. Because when you know, then you can decide if you're ready to sell and at the right price. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you need to sell your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson today.
Hello, Callaway Cavalier football fans. This is your old friend Jonathan Moosemat from King Chevrolet and King Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama. We are proud to be huge sponsors right here on Eagle Sports coverage of the Callaway Cavaliers football team this year. We know that Coach Wiggins and the staff there have been working with these young men and turning these young men into football players, and we know that hard work is going to pay off with another long playoff run. So let's go, Callaway Cavaliers. Take care of business and know that your friends in Valley, Alabama at King are behind you 100%.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football on your Eagle Sports Network. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks, as we get ready to finally start the third quarter here with your Cavaliers up by a score of 16-0. And Brandon, we mentioned about homecoming next week for the Callaway Cavaliers. We also don't want to forget the homecoming parade, which will be Thursday night up in Hogansville, and that's always a big deal. If you can get some candy thrown to you from some of the floats, and
well,
I will fight you for that candy.
I hear you, brother.
But let's get that parade has really grown over the last 2 or 3 years, and it's usually always a big crowd. Weather should be great all next week, so we need to get out and support those kids too. Brandon, looks like we're about ready to kick off here. The Cavaliers will receive the second half kickoff. They'll be moving from left to right. Looks like we've got Cedric Maynard standing down near his own 6-yard line. Rockmart will be kicking off here as they're celebrating homecoming up here, Brandon. They have the 1970 class at Rockmart. Now, 73 was when so that's getting a little close to the house, but how about that? But always a lot of fun to see people you went to school with and catch up on some old acquaintance. So I hope they have a good time up here tonight. That'll be a lot of fun. So let's play some football.
1970.
You're right at it.
The year of our Lord, when Brandon Brooks came into the world.
You didn't have to bring that up, brother. I appreciate it. Rockmart's going to open the second half with an onside kick. The Cavaliers are going to fall on it. So J.T. Wortham in the right spot at the right time. So Cavaliers going to start this third quarter with excellent field position out at their own 48-yard line.
Great job, J.T. Wortham, just getting down on the squib, trying to make something happen right after the half. For the Yellow Jackets as they kick off to the Cavaliers. Just quickly before the Cavaliers come up to the line of scrimmage, we want to remember as a community, the Heard County community, as well as Lily Scott, the drum major for the Heard County Braves, 18-year-old senior, was in a terrible car accident on Monday, Columbus Day. You don't want to remember that family and her in our prayers as a Callaway family.
Thank you, Brandon. Our thoughts and prayers are all with her. Brandon on the first play from scrimmage, Cedric Maynard breaks a big run off the left side, going to get down near the Rockmart 20-yard line, pick up 30 yards on first down. So the Cavaliers come out smoking on the first play.
The blocks on that left side were just phenomenal. Again, not getting much action in the air, but Joe Brown is doing his job as that wide out on that side that wherever Cedric is running to, Joe is handling business as far as blocking those corners.
And we need to give credit to big Brandon Body at fullback and Michael Freeman from his tight end position doing a good job blocking also. So the Cavaliers back to the line of scrimmage now, first down and 10 at the Rockmart 20. Going to hand the ball to Cedric on that left side. He's going to make a little juke. He's around the right side, the left side, down near the 10-yard line. Going to be close to another first down for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, just John Curtis and Atarian Bowles. I mean, these guys are just doing a phenomenal job. Keegan Ramsey, Stephen Curtis. I watched Stephen on that play and literally just manhandle his man.
So the Cavaliers a little bit short of a first down. Play picked up 9, so that brings up second down and 1. Ball's at the Rockmart 11-yard line. Dylan Johnson under center. Dylan's going to take the snap and turn and hand it to Cedric on the right side. Cedric's got a crease on the right side. 5, touchdown, wow. Callaway Cavaliers. What an opening drive of the second half.
Well, I tell you what, I give the ball to Cedric Maynard, and he dominated that series of downs, but fantastic job up front, blocking, outside, inside. Just a great job by the Cavalier offense.
Actually walked in untouched, Brandon, so that puts the Cavaliers up by a score of 22-0 with the extra point to follow. Noah Stevens is going to attempt the point. Rockmart a little late getting on the field. Kick is up. And as our officials do their synchronized swimming, we're going to have a flag. Looks like it was good. Looks like Rockmart was late getting a player onto the field. Looks like they could have been offsides. So let's see what the call is.
I think that's an illegal swimmer downfield.
Well, they call a procedure call against Callaway.
Synchronized swimming. Boy, if Jack Norman could only hear that.
Could only hear that. I bet Jack's not getting to see this. So the officials were incorrect as they pointed toward Callaway, but it is actually a procedure call against Rockmart. So we'll do the extra point again. Stevens going to line up for the extra point. The ball will be put down at about the 8-yard line. Trey Martin doing the holding. Keegan Woods doing the snap. There's a snap. It's down, and the kick is up. And it's good. So with 11:29 to go in the third quarter, your score now, Callaway 23 and Rockmart 0. You're listening to Callaway High School football on WELR 96.9 and the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at Eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Rockmart, where your Callaway Cavaliers are up by a score of 23-0. And Brandon, whatever Coach Wiggins said to him at halftime, they really got it going there on that first drive of the second half.
Yes, sir. Great kick.
Great kick that time by Noah Stevens. Ball goes all the way into the end zone. So Rockmart will start this offensive possession at their own 20-yard line, down by 23 points.
Boy, great kick by Noah Stevens. Just, again, on special teams, doing a phenomenal job. And it's always great to have a young man like that in your arsenal.
No doubt. Noah's done a great job this year, and as you said earlier, only a 10th grader, and legs going to get a lot stronger. He missed a field goal earlier that he just didn't quite get all of it, but he's really done a great job for us as far as handling the kicking chores. So now the Callaway defense back on the field. Rockmart set up first down and 10 at their own 20. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Yearwood in the shotgun again. Take the snap. Going to run a little zone play up the middle. Going to get a little bit of yardage. Going to be hit by number 18, Jabril Jackson. After a gain of about 3 yards, going to bring up second down and 7.
Yeah, really good delayed play there by the Yellow Jackets. But Jabril, he's just solid. And he's only a junior. We'll have him another year. And we are definitely fortunate to have that young man part of the Callaway
Really
family.
made a lot of progress since the first of the year. Really call his name a lot. So Rockmart, second down and 7. There's a snap. They're going to run the same play. Hit in the backfield that time by the Cavaliers. Play's going to lose about 3 yards. That's number 14, Javoski Leverett.
Yeah, Javoski just gets in that open field. And, again, if he can get his hands on you, you're going down.
Play actually loses about 3 yards back to the original line of scrimmage, back to the 20-yard line of Rockmart. So that's going to bring up third down and 10 now. 10:40 to go in the third quarter. Callaway up 23-0. Yearwood again in the shotgun. There's a snap. Going to fake it. Going to get some pressure. Going to step up and going to be hit by number 8, Rashawn Lovelace, and sacked at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I was just thinking about this game here as far as locking up with guys like Jabril Jackson, Dre Martin, Michael Freeman, all of these guys on defense. The difference between this game and even our first game against LaGrange. We didn't lock up. We missed a lot of tackles, but that is definitely not the case here tonight at Rockmart.
Defense doing a great job again. They've really been impressive the last 2 or 3 weeks, Brandon, and they really seem to be peaking at the right time. So Rockmart in deep punt formation again. Cruz standing inside his 5. Going to get it off. Going to go off the side of his foot on the right side over there. Going to hit out just past the 30. Rockmart's going to down it at their own 32-yard line. So the punt was only about 12 yards from the line of scrimmage. So as the Cavaliers set up their second possession of the second half, we're going to go back to the station for some commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network, where this timeout is brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff, who reminds you to take time out to remind your kids to not text and drive.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks. Sorry about that. We have some young children walking down in front of our wires here that caused that, so we apologize for that. But we'll get that corrected. Thank you. As we said, 9:15 to go here now. Callaway on their first play, bad pitch there caused them to lose about 20 yards. Ball's back outside the 40-yard line near the Rockmart 42. Dre Martin in it, quarterback's going to fake it to Cedric Maynard, going to roll right, going to loft it downfield to a wide-open DQ Wilkinson. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
Boy, oh boy, DQ was wide open on this near side. Nobody around, no flags. Big touchdown for the Cavaliers.
As we said, that was Dre Martin in at quarterback, and boy, what a versatile athlete he is, Brandon. He can do so many things. He's a holder for extra points, tremendous outside linebacker, great slot receiver, really doing a good job for us, and he hit DQ wide open down the sideline over here to put the Cavaliers up by a score of 29-0.
Extra points up, and it's good. Again, solid job by number 36, Noah Stevens. And what set that play up all the way down the field is the inside running of Cedric Maynard.
No doubt. As they faked it to Cedric, everybody went with him, and he found a wide open DQ Wilkinson down the sideline. So with 8:53 to go now here in the third quarter, the Cavaliers open up a substantial lead now. Your score 30-0. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
So, what if you're walking out of your car after work today and it's been mashed by a runaway garbage truck? We've got an agent for that. Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person there to help you when things go wrong. So when accidents happen, you've got someone you know who will be there when you need them. Matt Orr in LaGrange is that State Farm agent. He's got your back when things go wrong. So call him today at 706-882-0046. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Rockmart at the Rock, where the Callaway Cavaliers have extended their lead to 30-0. Noah Stevens on the kickoff. Rockmart's going to take it down near their own 5-yard line and return it all the way back out past the 35 to the 36-yard line. That's number 2 there. Deontay McClain doing a good job on the return. So that's where Rockmart will open this series.
Yeah, good job on the tackle by number 8, Rashawn Lovelace. Good open field tackle, just wrapping up, getting those legs. And I don't care how good a runner you are, once you get those ankles, you're going down.
First down and 10 for Rockmart. 8:42 to go here in the third quarter. Your score, Callaway 30 and Rockmart 0. Again, Rockmart standard formation, that shotgun. Single man in the back. Been that formation all night long. No changes this time. Quarterback Earwood. Going to take it, going to throw a little swing pass out here to his left. Going to be hit immediately out there by number 2, Dre Martin.
Again, we call number 2's name out again. Just right there, reading the quarterback the whole way and making that tackle in the backfield for a substantial loss for the Yellow Jackets. Look like they're going to lose about 5.
Second down now and about 15. Ball all the way back to the Rockmart 31-yard line. Cavaliers doing a good job. Dre Martin really snuffed that play out and was there just as the receiver caught it. So this time, got 3 wide receivers to the right. Yearwood's going to take it, run a little quarterback draw, going to be hit by number 8, Rashawn Lovelace, and sacked again.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you got Javoski Leverett, Rashawn Lovelace, just infiltrating the offensive line and not giving that quarterback any time whatsoever.
Keegan Ramsey in on that play also. So the Cavalier defense turning up the pressure here on this particular series. Rockmart has gone backwards here on their first 2 plays. So it's third down now and 21 for Rockmart. Ball's back at their own 25-yard line. Yearwood going to take the snap, going to run that little delay up the middle, going to have a little bit of room, going to get out past the 30 and be knocked down out here by number 14, Javoski Leverett, after a gain of about 6. So that's going to bring up 4th down and long now for Rockmart, and they'll be punting again.
Yeah, Dominique Copeland on that side, and then just shows you the left to right transition ability. Number 14, Javoski Leverett's out here making the tackle, and just a great job overall by the Callaway defense.
Doing a good job of running to the football, as we said. So Cruz standing back on his own 20-yard line, getting ready to kick to Dre Martin, who's standing on his 40. There's a snap. Here comes the pressure. Kick is straight up. It's going to be awfully short this time. Ball's going to hit at about the 45-yard line and go out of bounds on the Rockmart side of the 50 at the 48. So that's where the Cavaliers will set up this possession. leading by a score of 30-0. And you're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com. You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football as Cedric Maynard is taken off from the 50-yard line down to the 10, 5. Another touchdown for Callaway High School.
Cedric Maynard, number 5, standing up as he goes across the end zone.
Unbelievable
there.
blocking,
That
Brandon,
kid is
downfield.
That kid is gifted.
Amazing, amazing. Went 50 yards there on the first play as the Cavaliers go up by a score of 36-0 now. And that big offensive line, I watched several pancake blocks downfield and good blocking from the wide receivers downfield as Cedric was able to go, as we said, about 50 yards for another touchdown. Noah Stevens on for the extra point now to put the Cavaliers up. There's the snap and the kick, and it's up, and it's good again. So now with 5:54 to go here in the third quarter, your score now, Callaway 37, Rockmart 0. Brandon, we'll keep it right here as we Brandon, at halftime, the score was 16-0, and you and I talked about them being a little bit sluggish. Well, they must have hurt us, or we made them mad or something, because
something happened.
They've come out the second half, and their first 3 possessions have scored 3 touchdowns and really look like a different football team. One of the adjustments they've made, Brandon, I noticed that number 2, Dre Martin, is at quarterback now, and number 4, Dylan Johnson, has gone to the slot receiver. So they're getting some different reps, and it's really put a fire in this offense so far.
Yeah, Dre just has that ability, that movement ability in the pocket, and if he doesn't throw it, and we really hadn't even seen him tuck it and run yet.
He can hurt you with his legs. You're exactly right. So, Noah, speaking of legs, Noah Stevens getting ready to kick off again now for the Cavaliers. As we said, up by a score of 37-0. 5:54 now to go in the third quarter.
See some guys coming in, new fresh legs on special teams there. I see 40, Jonathan Leonard. What do you know? Number 35, Wesley Brooks in there.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I know him well. I'm going to feed him after a while and fed him before he came.
Noah Stevens with a line drive kick, fielded down there. Oh, and hit hard. J.T. Wortham lowered the boom that time as the running back got out just across the 15. J.T. hit him hard at the 17-yard line.
Big number 10 just comes in and hammers on the 18-yard line, just stopping in his tracks, the runner for the Yellow Jackets. And that's where they'll take over first down. But, boy, what a hit by J.T. Wortham.
Brandon, you said some new faces on that defensive team. I'll let you write those numbers down, and we'll try to get those names called. I see Thomas Hodge in at middle linebacker now. Still got some old faces in there. I see Rashawn Lovelace still in there. I see number 54, Jamie Sellers, young 10th grader.
Yep.
Real high on him. I see number
Terrell.
Right. So
LaShawn Terrell in there, number 13.
Cavaliers on defense again. Yearwood's going to hand it to that little running back, and he's going to squirm out for maybe he might get back to the line of scrimmage. Hit early there by number 8, Rashawn Lovelace, and I also see number 3, LaShawn Terrell, getting up off of that pile as we got an injured player down now for Rockmart. And the officials are going to take a timeout here. And while we got a little break here, we'll take a timeout also. And remember that this timeout is brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff, who reminds you to take time out to remind your kids to not text and drive.
Hello, Callaway Cavalier football fans. This is your old friend Jonathan Moosemap from King Chevrolet and King Kawasaki in Valley, Alabama. We are proud to be huge sponsors right here on Eagle Sports coverage of the Callaway Cavaliers football team this year. We know that Coach Wiggins and the staff there have been working with these young men and turning these young men into football players, and we know that hard work is going to pay off with another long playoff run. So let's go, Callaway Cavaliers. Take care of business and know that your friends in Valley, Alabama at King are behind you 100%.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, Callaway fans. You're listening to Callaway High School football here on the Eagle Sports Network. Clock is stopped with 4:51 to go here in the third quarter as we have an injured Rockmart player down on the field. Coach Wiggins has assembled his kids over to the sideline. Both teams have taken a knee. We hope that young man will be fine. It looks like he's at least sitting up now, and he's making his way back up on his feet, and that's good to see. He is hobbling a little bit. He's actually going to have some assistance to get off the field. Looks like it could be a left leg injury.
Yeah.
So we'll hope that that's nothing serious right there. That's number 67, Gabe Clark, one of the captains. So he's being assisted off the field. So,
Tony, I see some new kids, new numbers coming out. Travis Traylor, number 7. Also number 51, of course, that's Thomas Hodge.
Number 7, Traylor's been injured for the last 2 or 3 weeks, so it's good to see him back on the field.
Yep, looks like number 26, Gabe Moultrie, is coming in the safety position, who we're talking about pregame. And, of course, you still got your leaders out there, and number 22, DQ Wilkerson, just some of those stalwarts on the defense, Rashawn Lovelace, just telling those new guys where to go, what to do.
Yearwood in the shotgun. Going to hand off to that little receiver, little tailback up the middle of the field. Going to be hit hard out there. LaShawn Terrell, Rashawn Lovelace, number 16 there for the Cavaliers. Also, Kedrick Ramsey on the tackle. Play gained about 2 yards, 3rd down and 8.
Great job by Kedrick Ramsey, just following the play, keeping his head up at the line of scrimmage and getting in there and making that tackle. Just a great job. Bring up 3rd and 8 for the Yellow Jackets.
3rd down and 8, as Brandon said. Clock running at 4:09. Callaway 37, Rockmart 0. Quarterback Yearwood going to take the snap from the shotgun. Going to look to his left. Got an open receiver batted down out here in the flat by number 8, Rashawn Lovelace.
Yeah, but great job by Travis Traylor still, just following the football, and even if it was caught, I dare say it wouldn't have gained a yard.
And that's the second batted ball by Rashawn tonight, if I remember. I think early in the first quarter he was able to get those big mitts up in that throwing lane and knock it down. So 4th down and 8 now for Rockmart, as they'll be forced to punt again. Dre Martin again back to receive this punt, standing on his own 50-yard line. The punter Cruz, he'll have to get in the whirlpool tonight, Brandon. He's had a lot of punts tonight.
I'll tell you what.
Callaway's defense has done a really good job of being able to get off the field on 3rd down. So there's a snap and the kick. No pressure this time. Going to be kicked down the right side toward the Callaway sideline. Going to go out of bounds right at about the 46-yard line of Callaway. So with 3:09 to go here in the 3rd quarter, your score, Callaway 37, Rockmart 0. We're going to pause for these commercial messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football. Callaway High School with the ball this time again. Cedric Maynard around the right side on the option. Cedric's going to get inside Rockmart territory and be knocked out of bounds over here on the near sideline. And a late flag, as I believe Cedric was hit out of bounds. So that's going to add about 15 yards to that play. Cedric was knocked out of bounds at about the 42-yard line of Rockmart. Play continued after he was out of bounds. So that's we'll see what happens on that call.
Yeah, you got to be careful on this type of field with the track on the outside. I mean, you could end somebody's high school career quick if you're not careful. So they're quick to throw those flags, getting hit out of bounds.
That is the call. So that's going to move the ball deeper into Rockmart territory. Going to spot it. Going to be marked off at the end of the play. So from the 42-yard line, the officials are going to walk off 15 yards. So that's going to put the ball down inside the 30, actually at the 29-yard line of Rockmart. 1st down and 10 for the Cavaliers. I'm sorry, Brandon, go ahead.
I'm sorry, got some fresh faces out on the field. Number 55, Jalen Moss. Number 57, John Curtis. Of course, had some playing time today. Number 34, that's Tay Smith, the junior. And number 54, Jamie Sellers, of course, the sophomore.
See young Dominique Copeland in at the tailback. Number 30, Jamie Sellers, as you said, at fullback. Dylan Johnson under center. Going to take the bobble snap and keep it and get ahead for a few yards. Going to get down to the 25. Dylan had a little trouble with the snap there, but was able to recover.
Yeah, picked up
about 3 yards. And as Brandon said, a lot of new faces in starting this 3rd quarter, and we'll try to get all of them named as much as we can. But, Brandon, when you look at Keandre Brown, number 58, young 9th grader. You look at number 55, Jalen Moss, young 10th grader. Big kids on that offensive line, and a lot of future looks really good for those Cavaliers up front. And as we talked earlier, Coach Wiggins does a good job of getting these young kids a lot of meaningful reps.
Yeah, Kedrick Ramsey bringing in the play, and then you got split wide, and number 32, Tay Walker, and 35, Wesley Brooks on each end.
New quarterback number 16 out there, that's Kedrick Ramsey. Going to pitch the ball to the left, going to be Dominique Copeland. Dominique's going to get across the line of scrimmage, pick up about 4 yards, going to get down near the 20. They're going to mark the ball at the 20, looks like about the 23-yard line. Third down at about 4 for Callaway. 50 seconds to go here till the end of the third quarter, and your score Callaway 37 and Rockmart 0.
With Dominique at our tailback position, that is not a young man you want to get in a foot race with. Between him and Cedric Maynard, they are some really fast young football players.
A lot of speed. Ramsey under center. He's going to bobble the snap also, but he's going to pick it up and get ahead for a little yardage. Matter of fact, he's going to be pretty close to the first down, Brandon. Going to get inside the 20. He had to get down near the 19 for a first down. So let's see where they mark that one.
Well, I'm wondering if
and that's going to be, after we come back, Brandon, after this commercial break, that's going to be the end of the fourth quarter from Rockmart here at the Rock. And your score after 3 quarters of play, Callaway 37 and Rockmart 0. You're listening to Callaway High School football on WELR 102.3 FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
First down and goal to go.
In the game of football, it takes the skill and effort of a team to reach the goal line. At Commercial Bank and Trust, we know it takes the same kind of teamwork to help you reach your goals of financial security. That's why we offer a team of professionals who are dedicated to providing effective game-winning financial solutions. You'll get the expertise you need from the people you know and trust.
Touchdown!
Commercial Bank and Trust, a division of Synovus Bank.
Do you want to buy a house? No, wait. Do you want to buy a home? You can search the internet for houses, but to find your home, you need RE/MAX results agent Hilton Swanson. He'll work with you to find a place that you want to live and take care of all the details from negotiations to paperwork. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you're ready or just getting ready to buy your home, talk to RE/MAX result agent Hilton Swanson today.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter, everyone. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks here. Callaway High School 37, Rockmart 0 as we begin the fourth quarter. And Brandon, really a good third quarter for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, absolutely. Still got a lot of guys that being brought in. Number 27, that's Everett Duffy. Number 25, Javon Hazelton. These are sophomores. Number 60, Aaron Persheret, which is
Ramsey's going to have Brandon, the ball snapped over Ramsey's head. He's going to pick it up and be dropped for a loss back here at the 35-yard line. So Rockmart does a good job on defense as they'll take over on downs. And it looks like a Rockmart player is injured again, grabbing that hamstring back there. So we hope that's all it is.
Absolutely.
Brandon, we'll keep it right here for a couple of seconds. We'll see what hopefully this young man will be okay as the training staff gets out there to see if he's okay.
Yeah, a lot of new faces being brought in. I tell you what, just kudos to Napier and Matt and Kurt, just changing these guys in and out. I mean, it looks like Chinese fire drill.
I was telling them last week it's a chore to make sure that you get kids on and off the field without getting a penalty.
Yeah.
12 men, Yeah.
And
especially in a game like this, where you got a lot of kids going in, a lot of kids subbing in and out, trying to get kids some playing time. It's hard to it's amazing that you don't get a penalty with too many men on the field, but the coaches do a good job of doing it. Brandon, look, while this young man's down, hopefully it's just a cramp as they're stretching that leg. We're going to throw it back to the station for another commercial break. And with your score, Callaway 37, Rockmart 0. During this timeout, we want to remind you that this is brought to you by Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff, who reminds you to take time out to remind your kids, don't text and drive.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here in Rockmart, where your score Callaway 37 and Rockmart 0. 10 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in your ball game. On the first play from scrimmage, as Rockmart gets some new kids into the game, number 13, LaShawn Terrell, gets loose in the backfield and throws that play for about a 5-10-yard loss. Number 14 now in at quarterback, Dylan Bailey, young freshman. Bailey's in the shotgun formation. There's a snap. Going to hand it off up the middle of the field. Going to be hit initially out there by, again, that's number 3 out there for the Cavaliers. Michael Freeman doing a good job from his linebacker position.
Yeah, great job by Michael Freeman. And, again, you just got some fresh faces out there and doing a great job. It really speaks to the practice sessions of the Cavaliers.
Well, and again, it speaks to their depth, and that's how you develop depth, by getting these kids playing time and meaningful reps. Bailey in the shotgun again. Third down now at about 13 for Rockmart. There's a snap. Going to look, throw the ball over the middle, complete. Hit immediately by number 26 there for the Cavaliers. That's Gabriel Moultrie, but a good throw and catch out near the 45-yard line. First down and 10 for Rockmart.
Yeah, really good coverage by Gabe. I mean, it was a quick slant over the middle, and Gabe was just right on him, but great throw and catch.
Really good throw and catch.
Jackets.
You're exactly right. Good throw. Bailey put that one right on the money. So, first down and 10 now for Rockmart. Ball out to their own 45-yard line. Here's a snap. Bailey going to throw it again quickly over the middle of number 1. Going to get out across the 50. Going to be knocked down out there by number 51, Thomas Hodge. Play picked up about 7 yards. Going to mark it at the Callaway 49-yard line. Second down and about 4.
It looked like number 13 there, LaShawn Terrell. I mean, this last play, he goes in untouched, and the quarterback still gets it off. But second and about 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Bailey in the shotgun. There's a snap. Going to hand it up the middle of the running back, number 1. He's going to slip and be knocked down after a gain of about 1. That's number 61 for the Cavaliers, Travis Music, young 9th grader in there. So that brings up third down now at about 3 as the clock continues to run with 8:50 to go in your ball game, and your score Callaway 37 and Rockmart 0.
Yeah, number 60, Aaron Poshard on that tackle there. Great job, a sophomore kid for the Cavalier defense.
Bailey going to take the snap, throw it quickly out to his left out there in the flat. Going to make a couple of people miss, and there's Gabriel number 26, yeah. Gabriel Moultrie in on the tackle. Going to hold it short of the first down. Brandon, actually no gain on the play. Going to knock him out of bounds over there on the Callaway sideline. So that's going to bring up about fourth down now, and I guess about 4. So
yeah, great job by Gabe coming from this near side, staying with his receiver, and then making the tackle for a loss there. Bring up 4th and a really long 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
So the officials are going to spot the ball. Well, they're actually going to move it closer. Actually going to mark it to the 46-yard line. So it's actually 4th down and 2 now instead of 4th and 4. So Bailey brings the Yellow Jackets out of the huddle. 3 wide receivers right, 1 running back in the backfield. There's a snap. Going to turn, hand it to number 1. He's going to be hit by LaShawn Terrell, but he's going to fall forward for a first down, Rockmart.
Yeah, it was a great tackle by LaShawn, though. Looked like Dusty Hubbard was bringing the house on defense and just trying to stack everybody inside the box. And LaShawn Terrell makes the tackle, but still gives the Yellow Jackets a fresh set of downs across midfield.
Rockmart doing a good job on this drive here now. 7:20 to go in your ball game. Cavaliers up by a score of 37-0. Bailey in the shotgun. Snaps a little bit low. Going to look, throw it downfield. Incomplete over the middle to number 1 out there. That's Morgan Sims, who was running a little post pattern across the middle there.
Yeah, a little tough route on this near side. It looks like it was a crossing route on these 2 receivers for the Yellow Jackets, and kind of got Kedrick Ramsey kind of mixed up there with number 24, Khalik Swift. And
glad it was overthrown there.
Yeah, really.
Second down now at about 10. Bailey's going to take it and look left. Going to throw it again over the middle. Complete out there in the seam. Number 11 out there hit immediately. He's going to get down near the 20-yard line. First down and 10 again for Rockmart. Going to be marked down at the 22-yard line of Callaway.
Yeah, number 24, Khalik Swift, was on that man and gave him up. I guess he thought the safety was going to pick him up. But great pass and catch by the Yellow Jackets, putting them out at the 22-yard line of the Cavaliers.
First down and 10 now. Rockmart with an outstanding drive here. Bailey's going to roll to his right, going to get some pressure. Throw it over here to the near sideline. Incomplete. Knocked out of bounds over here by number 24, Khalid Swift. Pass was intended for number 26 over here, Dante Williams.
Yeah, great job by Khalid on that coverage, just staying with his man, and just a great job there. So bring up 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Clock continues to run down to 5:57. Clock is running here in the 4th quarter with the mercy rule in effect. Bailey's going to look to his left, look across, throw it out there in the flat. Incomplete, broken up. Great play out there on the corner. Who is that, Brandon? That's number 7 out there for the Cavaliers,
yes,
Travis Traylor.
Yeah, great job.
Good defense out there.
Great job, Travis Traylor. Just got his head.
Got a flag in the backfield, Brandon, so let's see.
Flag on the play.
Well, we have a targeting call against the Cavaliers. I'm not sure I saw that one. Brandon, I don't know who that's against, so let's see.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I didn't see that. It must have been after the quarterback released it. So
I'm thinking just because they swapped him out, it was Michael Freeman. But again, I was looking at Travis on the coverage on that far side.
Sorry, Brandon. Cavaliers are going to take a timeout. We will too. Troup County Sheriff James Woodruff reminds you to take time out to remind your kids to not text and drive.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here at Rockmart, Georgia, where your score Callaway 37 and the Rockmart Yellow Jackets 0. 5:38 to go here in your ball game. Rockmart has marched down deep into Callaway territory, down near the 11-yard line. They have a 1st down and 10. They can get a 1st down just inside the 1. Quarterback Bailey again in the shotgun. There's a snap, a little low. Going to look to his right. Going to find a man open in the slot over here. But knocked down immediately out here after a short gain. That's number 26, Brandon Gabriel Moultrie.
Yeah, good job by Gabe. A couple of guys getting in quickly. Jonathan Leonard and number 54, Jamie Sellers. Well, they moved in quick. And they're just moving guys in and out pretty quick with 5 minutes left in the ball game.
2nd down and 8 now for Rockmart. Bailey in the shotgun again. Going to look over to his left. Going to throw across the middle. Batted away out there by number 30 for the Cavaliers. That's Marquavius Colton from his linebacker position. Good job of getting some depth on his drop there, Brandon.
Great job by sophomore Marquavius Colton. He just got his hands up. Really looked like a senior lineman there, but great job of focus and broke up that pass just from the line of scrimmage. Just a great job.
3rd down now and about 7 for Rockmart. Ball's just inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. There's a snap. Bailey going to look across the middle. Batted away again by number 30, Colton. 2 great defensive plays in a row.
Okay, I tell you what, he give him one more shot. He may
catch it. Yeah, he was closer to catching that one than before. But, again, Bailey just didn't see him as Marquavius got a good depth on his drop there from his middle linebacker position and knocked that ball away.
Yeah, great job, Marquavius, just from his linebacker position, just backing up 2 steps,
That's right.
Watching the quarterback side.
So Rockmart's going to go for it here on 4th down. Bailey's going to drop back, look over here to his right. Incomplete, almost intercepted out here by the Cavaliers as the ball was deflected, intercepted at the 10-yard line.
Looks like number 24, Khalid Swift, ends up with the football, and looks like your Callaway Cavaliers are going to take over here as the offense comes on the field right at the 12-yard line.
Good job defensively that time by the Cavaliers as they were right on that play. Even though it was complete, I don't think he would have gone far, Brandon, and the defender was able to deflect it, knock it up in the air, and the Cavaliers get a pick now. So with 3:40 to go in your ball game, Cavaliers take over deep in Rockmart territory at the Rockmart 12. 3:35 to go in your ball game, and your score Callaway 37 and Rockmart 0.
Yeah, several sophomores coming on the field. 25, Javon Hazleton. 27, Everett Duffy.
Travis Traylor in at quarterback now. A lot of young 9th graders playing. Travis going to take it and drop back. Missed a handoff there. Going to roll to his right. Going to show some speed, get around the corner. Going to go out of bounds out near the 15-yard line. Good job by Traylor to take a play that was really a busted play and turn it into a positive, Brandon.
Yeah, Travis has done a fantastic job this year. He really knows the system. He knows the offense. And Travis has been hounded by bone bruise on the top of his right foot. So he really guards that thing because all somebody has to do is just touch it, and it really gives him trouble. But good to see Travis. He's been a tough one throughout the year, having to deal with that injury, and it's good to see him on the field.
Young 10th grader on the field, running the quarterback position. Second down now and about 4 for the Cavaliers. Ball out near the 17-yard line. Traylor going to turn and pitch to his tailback out there. That's number 20, I believe, for the Cavaliers. Didn't have his name last week, Brandon. We got to get a name for number 20. He did a good job that time. Got out across the 20 to the 24 for another first down for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row. I got to get with Wiggins, find out what this mystery number is.
He deserves a name.
Absolutely.
You know, he's done a good job the last couple of weeks. So we'll make that our goal next week, Brandon, know who that is. But as we said, first down for the Cavaliers. Clock continues to run now down to 2:05. Callaway up by 37. Traylor going to take the snap. We're going to get a flag back here from the line judge. It looks like they're going to pick it up.
Off. He's going to wave that one off.
I think he was trying to call timeout for Rockmart. So Rockmart's going to take a timeout. We're going to take one too. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Troop Tiger football.
Well, it's not Troop Tigers, but we'll let that go. If that's the only mistake my buddy makes tonight, he'll be fine. You are listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network. Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks in Rockmart, Georgia tonight, where your Cavaliers are up by a score of 37-0. 1:56 to go here in your ball game. And Brandon, while we got a minute, we want to remind our listeners to join us in the morning for the Saturday morning quarterback at the Kia showroom with head coach Pete Wiggins as we discuss tonight's game. Cavaliers back under center. Traylor going to bobble the snap a little bit, going to pick it up and get ahead for a little bit of yardage as the pile continues to move. One thing the Cavaliers will work on next week in practice is that quarterback-center exchange, Brandon. That's been an opportunity most of the night. So some young kids in there getting an opportunity to play and got to soften up those hands to handle that snap.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of sophomores in there now, and we've got a tremendous sophomore class at Callaway. But number 53, Lawrence Thompson, number 55, Jalen Moss comes in there, 32 for the Cavaliers. That's Ty Walker, and 34, Tay Smith. So just a host of Cavaliers getting some game time here.
Cavaliers are going to line up in the victory formation now. Second down and about 8. Traylor's going to take the snap and just take a knee as the clock under a minute now, down to 55 seconds. Cavaliers up, going to win this one by a score of 37-0. Going to move to 2-0 in the region and get ready for a big game next week at home, homecoming week against a really good Pepperell team who has their hands full tonight with Central Carrollton. Last score we heard was Central 21, Pepperell 7. We'll try to get an update before we go off the air. Cavaliers come up to the line of scrimmage now, 3rd down and 9. Clock's down to 30 seconds. This should be the last play of the ball game. Traylor watching Coach Napier as he manages the clock. Traylor going to take the ball back up 2 steps and take a knee, and that will be the final play of the ball game. Your Cavaliers have come to Rockmart, Georgia, and defeated the Yellow Jackets of Rockmart by a score of 37-0. Your final score. We're going to throw it back to the station now. We'll be back for the post-game wrap-up after these commercial messages. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
Kia.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.MalloryAgency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football here on WELR 96.9 FM, your Callaway High School Sports Network, where the Callaway Cavaliers have defeated the Yellow Jackets of Rockmart by a score of 37-0. And Brandon, after a really sluggish first half with your score of 16-0 at the half, Cavaliers really came out in the third quarter, really dominated, did a really good job. The coaching staff did a good job of motivating at halftime for that third quarter.
Absolutely. We saw very few penalties on the Callaway side of the football. Offense, defense, special teams was just phenomenal in the second half. You just got to be pleased with what we saw in the first half and then making those adjustments, coming back and fulfilling those adjustments. I know Napier's got to be proud. Dusty Hubbard, just a great job of leading that offense and defense. And, of course, Coach Pete Wiggins just doing his job and keeping everything in line.
Well, and Brandon, a really good game for the Cavaliers as they wanted to see how everybody would respond after losing Braylon last week. Of course, Braylon didn't play this week, and as for our fans that are tuning in late, Braylon Sanders injured a knee last week. Still waiting on the MRI results on that one. So Dylan Johnson comes in, does a good job at quarterback. Dre Martin got some reps in the third quarter, really sort of sparked the offense there. So with a big game coming up next week against Pepperell, Brandon, it's going to be important for us to get back to work next week, clean up a couple of things, because Pepperell is an excellent football team.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's great to see Dre Martin stepping up, making some really good passes, putting them right where they needed to be. Just a great overall effort tonight by the Callaway Cavaliers, and just really proud of our guys.
And I was really, I really want to bring up a point that Coach Woods made at halftime. This was really our first road game. And you forget sometimes. The process of loading kids on and off the bus. When you leave, what are you doing? Your travel time. It's a 2-hour trip up here. And as he said, it was our first game on grass.
Yeah.
And I know people they think, well, that shouldn't make a difference, but it does.
Well, I think a perfect example of that is when Cedric Maynard was running in wide open down here at the 10-yard line and tried to cut back. If we were on turf, he'd have been fine.
And slipped. But, again, we had a great schedule this year with our road games, Brandon. We went to Heard County. This will be our longest trip of the year. We have one more against Central Carrollton in 3 weeks. But, Brandon, when we come back after these commercial breaks, we'll wrap it up, and you and I will head to the somewhere down the road, we'll try to find something open to eat at.
Something hot or something really cold.
Something should be open by the time we get back. So we're going to pause for these last commercial breaks. You're listening to Callaway High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kia.
Hi, friends. Just like here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going all out in pink this month for breast cancer awareness. We'll be donating a portion of our sales to the American Breast Cancer Foundation. Stop by and check out our awesome selection of Kias and help support a great cause. You can own a 16 Kia Sorento L for $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 1787 plus tax, tag, and title.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Do you know what your house is worth? Yeah, you can look it up on the internet, but that's a general value. To really know the right value for your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson. Because when you know, then you can decide if you're ready to sell and at the right price. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you need to sell your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson today.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with Matt Orr handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway High School football post-game show here on the Eagle Sports Network, where Tony Walls, Brandon Brooks have had the pleasure of calling this game tonight, and your final score was Callaway 37 and Rockmart 0. Cavaliers moved to 6-1 overall, 2-0 in the region. And Brandon got a big game next week coming up against Pepperell High School down in LaGrange. Kickoff is at 7:30 at Callaway Stadium on Friday night. Be a big region contest for us as Pepperell came into tonight's action 5-1, and they're playing tonight against Central Carrollton. And the last score we had from there was 21-7. So Pepperell has an excellent football team, and it'll be a good test for the Cavaliers next Friday night.
Yeah, it's going to be a great week. It's going to be a great week for our Cavaliers this homecoming week, and a lot of great events planned throughout the week. To our Callaway family, remember the parade Thursday night in Hogansville. Just a great pep rally for our football team and cheerleaders and our band, and it's just always such a fun time. And I'd encourage you, if you're going to go, just go early, because it's always very difficult to get find parking down there, because it has grown tremendously. Literally over the last 5, 6, 7 years.
It really has, yeah.
It's just a really good time for the Callaway family, and just encourage you to come out. And then, of course, homecoming game Friday night.
No excuse for not going next week for the weather. You can't blame it on the weather.
I know that's
Mid-70s,
right.
40s in the morning,
yes.
Sunshine. Really, really looking forward to the weather
Yes.
next week also. And one thing we also want to remind everyone about, we spoke a little bit about the Hummingbird Festival this weekend up in Hogansville. A good time up there to get out and experience some good food, a lot of good vendors and some tents, and just see what's going on.
Absolutely.
But, Brandon, as far as we get ready to close, as far as this game tonight, I think it could be categorized, sluggish first half by the Cavaliers, but really good job in the second half, and hopefully that momentum will take us into next Friday night against Pepperell in a really big ball game next week.
Absolutely. We're really blessed to have some incredible talent at Callaway High School, and we saw that tonight. Especially when everybody's getting their timing down in the second half. Great. Dylan Johnson overall did a fantastic job. Great passes downfield. Of course, we seem to say it, but let's not take advantage of great athlete in Cedric Maynard, Dominique Copeland, just Tyreek Frazier, Dre Martin. Of course, J.T. Wortham always bringing the heat, and just some really talented guys on both sides of the football for the Cavaliers.
You're exactly right. Well, Brandon, thank you for your input tonight. I really enjoyed it. We'll come back and do it again in a couple of weeks. What do you think?
Good.
So for Brandon Brooks, Nicovia here, Brett back in the station, we want to remind you to make sure you join us in the morning at the Kia showroom for the Saturday morning quarterback show, Callaway edition, at 8:30. We'll be there. Nicovia will be there. We'll have some biscuits. You can watch me and Pete and I eat, and that's always a pleasure on Saturday mornings, I'm sure. So for Brandon Brooks, my name's Tony Walls, and we want to thank you for joining us here on the Callaway on the Eagle Sports Network, and we'll see you next week, as my friend Jack says, on the radio.
Yes, sir.
Sponsors right here on